Voila. Oh my gosh. What a day. Password. Do I remember my password? Maybe. Oh no. Okay, I don't. Okay, sweet. I do remember my password. Wonderful. I'm having some snacky snacks, because we'll need them. Where are we at? What daytime? It's day in 5 minutes. Okay. Nuts. Okay. Good thing we have weapon seeds. Hurrah. My god. We got 3. Amazing.
If only Kanye were here to build you worthy stock.
I don't know if I want to build these yet, but... What do we got? Okay, so we've got 10 slots, eh? Alright, well, I'm probably going to waste some of them. Our shelters can stay. I really want the shroud back. So, we're going to do some fashion.
It will be brittle beyond.
Little Red Riding Hood. That's what we're doing today.
Not a terrible course.
Well, that and Moonsteel. But first things first. Fashion. It's important. Let's take this bonk stick. No, we will not. Do I want Galvanic? Yes, I do. Nah. We're gonna take Everflame. We're gonna beat the crap out of stuff today. I don't want this though. Yeah, we're gonna do Smite Blast today, I think. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do that. Rune Drain. We're not gonna worry about that. Not for this one. Decoy increase Smite. Where's the... I want the one that pulls enemies. Wherever they are. Nope, nope. Moving Musk. Drags enemies, there we go. Moving Musk, okay. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, we could do that. No, we'll put Smite Chance there instead. What's this? Pull Smite causes. Da, 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 da. Yep. Cool. Smite, and blast. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is increase our attack speed. Lovely. Alright, Red Riding Hood time. We love Red Riding Hood. Because why not?
What is the next step? A morsel, a snack?
What's elf fashion? Oh, that's the one. What was the fashion on this one? That's right. Okay, sigil, indeed. Lovely. Lovely. Only some hot red pink. Why not? Where's the...
We could just eat you up.
We'll do that. But we want Little Red Riding Hood. There we go. I have no idea what that change is. Oh, it's the glove. Right. Let's do that. And then the blue. That'll do. Little Red Riding Hood. Except we're gonna do this instead. Excellent. There we go. Little Red Bossy Riding Hood. Why not? Let's go beat some stuff up. Wunderbar. Okay, we're doing a full carriage build for this, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. Although Mendicant King set is more appropriate, so we shall do this instead. Hey, wait, what? We can't... It's not bestitched. Oh, that's why. Gosh, I'm silly. I guess we can do that. And then we'll just bestitch it. Yeah. Chunky. Oh. Cool. Alright, we'll do all the Mendicant King stuff. I wonder why that's not bestitched, though. Anyway. We'll fix that.
I know.
Hello. I come to refashion myself. Thank you. We want red boots, green boots, leather boots, all the boots. Yeah, we'll just do grey, I think. That's super exciting, but anyway. I want more of a true red, though. There we go. Okie dokie.
Bring us back a morsel next time, hmm?
Go get yourself some piece of cheese. I'm not doing that. Spirit of Ichor? Excellent. Are you wondering what's going on up there too? I certainly do. All the time. Hello. I have no idea who they are. That's okay. I'm just gonna switch something up. I'm not exactly sure. 2, 1. Oh. Okay. 2, 20, and then that'll do. Hola! Helix. What is chicken? Do you want to jump in for a game? If you've got time. I just thought I'd just jump in. I've had a really sore stomach, like, all week. Which is probably not something that you need to know, but... it's just rehydrated processing at the moment. Okay. That was the softest landing I've ever seen. Let's try that again. I wanted a screenshot. Excellent. Got some. Aww, that's really cute. Nah, that sounds very chill. I wish I had a cat. I do have my neighbor's cats, but they're not mine. Unfortunately. But I'm taking Red Riding Hood for a spin today. Because why not? Excellent. That is the slowest throw I've ever seen. But I mean, considering you're carrying like a good I don't know, 30 kilos or more, and you're throwing it, it's pretty cool. I never actually realized the mace itself is actually see-through. It's got like a column and then all the other columns around it. I really like that. It must be a real pain to clean after glorious destruction. But how goes your day? I went to work for a little bit. My boss pulled me into a meeting and he's like, you need to go home. I'm like, okay. He's like, don't come in. Stay away for the rest of the week. I'm like, that doesn't help me financially. And he's like, I know, but I want you to take care of yourself first. That's more important than work. I'm like, okay. Which is very lovely. Hello. Hey, that's got like magnetism to it. Interesting. Oh, you were doing some art earlier? Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I did like a little bit of like just stuff. Mostly just like scene recreation, but that's about it. I've still got like a whole bunch of like mental list stuff that I put into lists that I've shoved on my phone, and then I forget they're there. And then I think, oh, I've got that one thing to do. But then I open the list. So I've got to look at reframing it and how I want to like build something. Peter's keeping you trapped. I do love Peter. Peter's gorgeous. What? There's an outline of light. Huh. Anywho. Alright, let's go beat up the bear. We need to. Hello, sir. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Bear. Excuse me. Rude. Rude. That actually looked pretty dope, him jumping out of the ocean. Do you want to jump in the ocean with me? Come on. I know you don't like water. Yeah, you don't like water, do you? Didn't think so. Holy. See, that's the sort of move I want for our Rumthump, or our Bromius. I think that'd be absolutely sensational. Did you also, like, notice it's not daytime? Oh, Rude's the blessing today? Yeah, I had a feeling Garen was coming up. Oh, you cheeky bastard. That looks awesome. I want that move. On a corrupted Bromius. Absolutely. Oop, got your nose. So some of our attacks are passing through him? Interesting, okay. You didn't notice the daytime, but did notice there was some minor changes. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll go have a look. I'm still part of Kit the Kings. I've got to get the faction rep back up to 30k. It's not a must-have, but I'll do it. I really want this dude's move on our Bramius. Our Webbit roots is so not cool in comparison. So the good thing about this Spirit of Ichor is it's not timed, thankfully. Ah, really? Interesting, okay. Oh, he's going back to his little poopy pad. So he just waits there. Weird. Okay. Come on, buddy. I want to try something again. Come on. I'm just gonna moonwalk out of here. Come on, bud. So his attacks don't go up any sort of, like, they just go in a horror. Oh, okay, I lied. Apparently they do follow. Ah, he's clued on. Damn it. I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Come on, bud. I got a surprise for you. Or seemingly so. Come on. Up here. I want to try this. Holy. No. Aw, man. God damn it. They fixed it. I knew that was coming. I can't put the bear in the water anymore. He won't come near it. Because it kills him. Ah, oh well. It was gonna happen eventually. I just wanted to see if they've actually, like, fixed it. And they did. Which is good. Come on, bud. Okay. See you, bud. Yeah, the last time I played around in this area with this bear. Ugh. Okay. Oh my god. It's Duo Duello. Oh, we get Ignite Mora? Oh, I was hoping it was a Moonsteel for you. God damn it. Oh well. The last time I played with Bromius around this area, or like the Vadagar bear, I think I had it around this area, and I was beating it up in Floppet mode, because it took me out, and I turned into the Floppet, and then once I flew back, it died when it touched the water, so it won't actually go near the water anymore, so I just wanted to touch the base with that and see if it actually was fixed. It looks like it was. Respawn zone, the man. Okay. We Envoy have the Timu version of Webbit Root. Hey, cheese. That's very true. We really do. I really like Webbit Roots. I really want to see their damage output do a lot more. As in, like, do more damage over time. Like Duello's passive. Like Olo Parolo. It'd just be, like, way more, like, fun functionally. I would really like that. But yeah. How are you? What's shaking? There's my little Red Riding Hood build. I'm gonna take Fisherman's Friend, because I had a lot of fun with this one the other day. It was really good. Valks. What should we play with today? I'm just going through a whole bunch of different weaponry that I haven't really used for a long time. Full Force will be good. Follow-up is decent. This would probably be better. So we're going to take this Purity. I'm going to take it with Everflame as well. Damage around the envoys, smite chance, drag enemies. Excellent. And we'll do an Everflame on this one. Duello, I'm not going to rely on that one today. I'll play with Bramius, but probably do more of a functionally easy build, I feel. 21, 15, 15, that doesn't seem right. There we go, that's better. We love Fisherman's Friend build. I've been using... where is this one? It's not going to benefit me, but I'm going to chuck this one on anyway. I'm going to change my fashion a little bit, though. I'm going to put the... I think it's the Siren's hide, I think, on it. I was saving these, but I can't be bothered anymore. Siren's plain hide. There we go. This is going to be my basic bitch look for the envoy. It's like the adult version of the child, basically. I think they wear Siren's little hood thing, and they wear, yes, they pretty much wear like all Siren's plain hide, basically. It's like teenager envoy. It's pretty great. But I just want to have these on, and then we'll just wear the pants. I don't know why I like this sort of look, but I do, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's do a different color though. There we go. We got a color match. Ugh, that's a little bit intense. Maybe we can just do a little rustic kind of look, perhaps. Or just leave it. And just leave it basic. Yeah, there we go. That'll be fine. Passive will just be, okay. You got new encounterments after waiting for 6 months? 6 months? Oh, right. More like 8 weeks. It's really not that bad. People's capability to farm stuff is just exponentially increased. That's all it is. Alright, we'll go to the glades, but I want to jump into this tile set beforehand. I want some goddamn Moonsteel. Hey, look, Helix, it's your best friend. You know what I should do? I should wear Fenyotar skin for a stream one day. I'll be your best friend. I'll wear his skin. Very nice. And I've been talking to some people in Europe as well. I've got a few people who want to do a co-op stream. Kind of like a Q&A segment. And I thought, oh yeah, that'd be cool. They asked me and I was like, oh, okay, sure. Although time frames, they're always a little bit funky, as you guys know. My flyblades are better than yours. I think this tree is having a happy dance. Look at the tree. Oh, it was jiggling before. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. My gosh. Okay. Feed it. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. See, that's just good free loot. Just Expelliarmus everything. I've been trying to get into this mine as well. This one you can kind of see into. I did try to use Orangol yesterday. It won't let me through. But it does look like it's a mine area. I'm just not too sure where it goes. I also was able to go underneath Madrath. Fried showed me. It was amazing. I can show you guys too if you want. Let me know in chat. I can certainly do that today. It was an incredible experience. It's very reminiscent, I think, of like really old school, like Minecraft. It just looks, it's very, it just looks awesome. I love doing it, and Fried hasn't showed a lot of people, and I thought, so I might want to, I do like saving that sort of stuff for special stuff, but he took me through like 2 days ago, I think, and it blew me away. It was so cool, like incredible. It was awesome. It felt like a completely different world, and it kind of is in a way, but it's just, yeah, it's a completely different side of the world in the sense of it being built. It was just so cool. I really appreciated the experience. It was, I felt very grateful for it. Excuse me, be my friend. Thank you. It really is actually that easy. Just walk up to something and be like, excuse me, will you be my friend? Yep. Okay. Are we making pretty flowers today? Indeed we are. You've inspired me. I'm wearing little preludes on a talisman today. It's quite nice. Look at that. Hello. How dost thou go? Wanted a cozy place to lurk? Yeah, no problem. Welcome. Nice to see you. How's Maestro? I think that's the first time I've met Maestro. He's pretty cool. Very cool vibe. Really cool music. And man, that cat was crazy. I want that cat. It was awesome. Oh, you're playing Final Fantasy? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you? Yeah, good to see you. I think Mickey was in there before. I think I saw Barty in chat at some point. It's like a whole Warframe party today. It was really cool. I was going to do Warframe, but I thought, nah, I want to see if I want to find some Moonsteel today. See how we go. Not really sure on... Actually, what level are these? They're level 29. Okay. Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cozy family, which is nice. Yeah, great music. I'd love to do music, but I don't want to get any strikes because I'm doing a multicast today. So, you know, you don't want to be borrowing people's stuff and all that sort of stuff. Okay, righto. I could do like free to whatever it's called music, but I don't know. I get like overwhelmed sometimes just looking to that sort of stuff, so I thought, no, ambient music through here is alright. Hooray, we're level 32. Eat my sword. See ya. Oh, that's right, I'm wearing Bromius. I love that sound though. The Song of Growth is always one of my favorites. What? What's that? No damage? Foolish. How's Final Fantasy going though, Luna? I haven't, which one are you playing, by the way? Is it 14? I think the only thing I think about it, like having like the subscription. Oh yeah, nice. It looks awesome, but I think coming from like Warframe as an example, it's just, I really like the free-to-play model, and I really wish that Final Fantasy Online was like that, but unfortunately it's not. I'm pretty sure it's a subscription, yeah? I could probably do it. Hey Helix, look! I found your best friend again. Oh, what? Don't walk away from me! Okay, now I understand why you don't like him. Douche. Yeah, disappear out of my vision. Excuse me. Look at this. Timu Webbit Roods. They're not doing too bad. They're only doing 1 damage here, but they're doing like 8 to 12 over here. So maybe it's a range that does more damage. You're a little addicted? Oh yeah. Okay, well if you feel like it's worth it, then that's a good thing. Yeah, I would assume that they would. They'd be pretty like close, I'd say, like thematically with like the abilities and stuff, which is nice. Oh no, we got Vela in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have thought about checking it out. I think maybe perhaps because I had an interesting experience with a different like online game where you had to subscribe. every month for it, and like the whole community, even when I was in that particular title for a while, people were lovely, but just the company was not taking care of the player base, and I thought, okay, that's not great. Eat it, Bella. The anti-Bella. Oh, it's free up to level 80. Okay, right. Nice. Yeah, right, okay. I think you've mentioned that to me before. Yeah, I'll have a look into it, because I know it's pretty popular. It looks fun. Like, the raid battles look awesome. But they also look functionally chaotic. So I wonder how I'd go in those. I've played a lot of other titles that have done, like, raid bases, like, similar. Where you just go in and just smash the crap out of stuff. Like GW2, for example. Really, really fun. But it's such a time sink. And I kind of want to play a game that gives me a little bit more rewarded time invest. So I find, like, this is a good balance for me. But also knowing, like, Warframe allows me to do that in my own time too, so it's pretty good. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, you were big in D2, right, okay. Yeah, the stories are what I'm about, to be honest. I think, like, once you kind of move, like, past the story stuff, Moonsteel Ignimora. Damn it. You're a stock level, but we'll check that later. The stories is definitely what gets me into most games. Like, it really does. Like, that's why I still play Warframe. And I've been playing Soulframe as long as I have. And it just helps me focus, I think, which is nice. Hello. Did he fall down, or did he, like, jump out the window? Hello? Are you stuck? Okay. Seabird. Oh, look. It's our creepy castle man friend. Oh, you did? Shadowbringer sounds cool. Endwalker. Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah. I should probably... I'll have a look into some stuff, because I'm pretty focused at the moment. But I think trying something else could be nice. I really want to see if I can boost some anti-stagger with Bromius. We'll see. I'm getting a call from Japan. Hello? Japan? Moshi Moshi? Ohayou gozaimasu? Why would I be getting a call from Japan? Do I want to answer it? Is Japan calling? Yes. I wonder who would be calling me. I don't know anyone in Japan. I'm just gonna put my phone down. That's such an interesting thing. Like, it's Square Enix calling me. Can you imagine? Hey, we'd love you to become one of our execs of, like, creative designs. I'd be like, okay. Let's talk. Where's my contract? Let's talk about business. I would love that. I would love to learn and, like, grow. That would be amazing. Arigato. I mean, I can speak a little bit of Japanese, but how cool would that be? Moshi Moshi. Moshi Moshi. Ohayou gozaimasu. SmoothOpurrator-san. That'd be really cool. I mean, maybe I should have picked up just to see what they said. Excuse me, SmoothOpurrator, Sensei of Soulframe. We require your assistance in Japan. I would be like, okay, cool. That would be great. It all sounds fun, but you know how business things can go. Oh, you're a stock level, but you've got Ember Flame. Ember Flame. Enkindled. That would be nice if it was Moonsteel. But, still trying to prove to everyone that Moonsteel actually drops from these tile sets. but I've never seen a Moonsteel drop from this one, so I'm testing out the leveling systems of the dungeons and resetting them. So we'll see. Sheath of Death. That sounds scary. Hello. Welcome. How's it going? It's going very well. How are you? What's all new? It's been a while since you've been on. Oh, really? Okay, well, when did you stop playing? That will give me a much better, accurate kind of answer to give you. It's been a while could mean like a week or like months, basically. Depends on what prelude to that you stopped at, basically. You're excited to play from? Yeah, get into Soulframe, man. It's really good. They've done a whole bunch of passing and upgrades on the visual effects. GPUs, DX12, the hotfixes have been coming through hot and fast. Literally, Sam, Landon, and Sarah, they've been punching it like a lot. It's been crazy, so... Update 12? Okay, right, so that was just before you missed the Triquetra Virtues and the lift systems for the prisms in P13, which isn't like, it wasn't a bad thing, but I think they made a much better decision on giving us the effectiveness of tweaking the prism the way that we can now, which is nice. Triquetra Virtues was good, but you did miss roughly like some pretty epic farming, especially for something called the Ors 3. But now they drop like candy, so P15 is really quite good, I would say. I think a lot of the systems that they're going to be upgrading in the next patch will be really, really good. Puppies are going to be coming through, fishing as well. A lot of what they showcased on the TannoCon, we will have like access to a puppy to build a bond with it and a relationship, and we can basically train it, essentially. That one's still giving me a max item count. Why is that giving me a max item count? It was the whispering one. Uh-huh. Okay. Essentially, we've got tiered weapon systems and tempers, so they're pretty much like passives. It's basically replacing the joinery system from like all the passives that they used to have. So now these are being reworked and looked at, but not now. Basically, they just tune your weapon with your virtues, and just basically, if you tell your weapon I like grace, slap this on your weapon that likes grace, it'll do more damage. Courage and spirit, same deal. The colors between them really doesn't matter all that much. These still apply to your bows, these still apply to everything. These are still your magical weapons, but they can be applied to other weaponry as well. And the same with the Verites as well. These Tribolts and Sun Golds, Grey Golds and Palladiums do absolutely nothing. So I do hope that we get to do something with them eventually. Storage capacity, that has been upgraded. So it is fully crafted armor, fully crafted weaponry is what accounts for the inventory counter. As far as your talismans, apparently they're not inclusive of that, which is a good thing. But we are getting some upgraded systems coming through that allow us to not account any of the Paragon items or the armors, basically. I think possibly the weaponry, but I doubt it. But I'm pretty confident with the armors that we have, they're not going to be accounted in our storage capacity in our inventory anymore, which is good. So we'll still have them, but they just won't account for that, which is good. And also the Cicada armor, basically, as well. Totems, they got a full rework, which is quite nice. They now tune with courage, spirit, and grace. So if you're red for red, blue for blue, green for green, however you build your virtue prism is basically how these do more damage, basically, or give you more armor with physical magics, a whole bunch of different Expelliarmus explosions, smite chances, pull smites, you name it. It's all in these systems. So I'll leave that up for you guys to go and explore those. It's been pretty good. Like, they've made some really good steps in building up the, I think the combat. It's been quite progressive, I would say. And there's just been a lot of passes, just in reference to, say, like GPU, like visual effects and such. So yeah, it's been pretty good. So I'd say I'd definitely get in that one. So if you'd won the code from me, or it was someone else you were in stream. No, I got my code from a singular like Twitch streamer, and it was just around Preludes 8. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I did come by your stream. Holy, it's nice to see. How are you? Right. Just sort of come up and haven't been able to be on. I was wondering where you've been hiding. So, you're my benefactor in Soulframe as well. That's crazy. Nice. I don't think it was winning the code. I think you may have just given me one. I think one of your friends maybe perhaps was like had a code and you said, hey, like just have one. And that's how I got into Soulframe. And inherently it started me just doing streaming. I'd been thinking about it for like 2 years, but I thought, oh, well, get into it. There's no point not doing it. And I've just been doing it ever since. And I've really enjoyed Soulframe. So yeah, that's crazy. So it was around 12. Interesting. Yeah, if it was more than 12 of when you stopped playing. Okay. So Preludes 14 and 14.5 came out, and then there was 15. Right. I'm sorry to hear. Wow. That's a big life event as well. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Yeah, right. It's interesting how things can come around when you help someone out and it comes back to you in a way. And yeah, you helped me get into Soulframe, so big thank you. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your mum passing. That's really hard. I can understand that. Definitely had a lot of things like that happen the last couple of years too. So I definitely understand, you know. It's not easy. It does get easier though, but yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been really good. I think tailoring into what the game is at the moment and just seeing how people, what they've shared, I think it's been something that's been keeping me going through it too. It's quite a connective tissue, I'd say. Yeah. Oh, no problem. No, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely a lot. Yeah. No apologies. Yeah, I've had life events like that happen, like, in quick succession, unfortunately. It's not easy, but you kind of get to kind of learn along the time frame, I guess. And it does kind of get easier over time. But yeah, you'll definitely have moments where, you know, you'll think, just be like, I don't know. I think it's a good thing to talk about it. And I think just share with, like, you know, I think family and friends, and it's not easy. Yeah, I never really know what to say when people tell me life events, but I guess like it happens, it's part of life, and it doesn't mean, I think like it, I don't know. Yeah, that's a deep one. I get it. I think I'll probably keep that one shorter then. So I think just take each day by day. That's the best way to do it, I think. Don't like overlay anything, like just give yourself the grace just to like remember, and just, yeah, you'll find your way in that, I think. So yeah. It definitely makes me think about a lot though. So, but yeah, I get it too. Yeah. I think it's, yeah, I think if jumping in, I think gaming's definitely taught me a lot. There's so many of us out there, for a start. Is that a wisp? Oh no, it's just an archer. Excuse me. It's definitely taught me a lot. And it's taught me how to, like, open up in a different way. It's been, yeah, you meet some really cool people along the way. So, pretty crazy that you've just popped up. And yeah, you were the benefactor of Soulframe for me. So, I think that's a pretty cool thing about gaming too. You know, you give a gift and it returns to you at some point, if that makes sense. But you've certainly given me a gift, so yeah, it's been pretty cool. I'm really glad that, like, we got to meet, and it looked really cool. Like, I think you were playing a Tetherin build at the time. From memory, I'm pretty sure it was Tetherin. So yeah, I don't think there was any great swords at that time. So I'm just trying to think of what weapon you may have been using. I can't quite recall, but I remember you were, like, using Tetherin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's really nice to see you too. I was talking about you, actually. Probably, like, last month or something. Someone asked me how I got into Soulframe, and I remembered, like, I thought, oh, I'm pretty sure I got it from, like, Sheath of Death. Like, I didn't remember your Twitch name at the time, but I knew that we'd follow each other, so, yeah. That's really cool. Oh, Tempest? Oh, maybe. Maybe? Yeah, it was one of the two that caught my eye. Sheath of Death, this is Helix Rook as well. She's been playing Soulframe since, gosh, forever. So, yeah, definitely keep in touch as well. I understand, like, if you need to go to bed as well, but yeah, you were my benefactor, so that's pretty cool. Muchos gracias. Very much so. It's definitely kept me going and, like, doing content and building on Soulframe, so it's been really nice, so thank you. Spellcaster type? Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe you were doing a shoulder. Yeah, I think you were. Because that's... Yeah, I think you were, because I don't think it was Gwillin at the time. I think you were using Odiak. I'm pretty sure. And that's what I looked at and I was like, oh, I really want that. Gwillin wasn't in the game at that point, I don't think. Odiak was our primary weapon, but now it's been shifted to our secondary, which is pretty good. Like, the caster weapons, the gauntlets are really, really good. But yeah, if you've got any questions on, like, Soulframe, I have, like, sunk into this completely, which has been really nice. And we've got a whole rune and totem set up too, so, and these are what align with your virtues, so yeah. I've got a few things up on YouTube, so whenever you've got time, if you want, have a look through those. They should be helpful. Yeah, definitely. Please do. Yeah, it'd be great to jump in game with you as well. So, my benefactor of Soulframe. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Odiak you were using. And potentially, like, Ode Tempest. And that had gone through a couple of changes too, from memory. So... But yeah, throw me a message. I've got the, I'm pretty sure the link in Discord is attached to the Twitch bio as well. Maybe just see if you can add yourself to the Discord and just throw me a message. I do check it during the week, but I'm not consistent with it because I just try to focus on stream stuff more, but yeah. But yeah, take your time. That's the best thing I can think of to say is just be kind to yourself. And yeah, just take the time. Because yeah, it's not, it changes everything. But it can also teach you a lot too. So hello, Fi. Hi-Fi? Or lo-fi? Fi, Sheath of Death in chat, was the Twitch streamer I was telling you about. We got chit-chatting and they gave me a key to Soulframe. So you can meet my benefactor in Soulframe. You're very welcome, my friend. Great to see you again. Thank you. No, God, no. Not at all. No. I think it's sharing, and I think that's really important. And sometimes that can be really hard to share that sort of stuff. But I'm glad that you did, because I can share that I've been through it, and it's not easy. But I think you need to give yourself time, however that may look for you. And sometimes, even if you don't want to reach out, still do. That's really important. Make sure that you've got good people around you, a good support system as well. So that's really important. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll definitely go for a run. That'd be lovely. But yeah, be kind to yourself and take care. And yeah, it gets easier. Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, life is what we make it, you know? Yeah. Well, you never know. Maybe we can do like a nice reminiscent Christmas event or something as well. Maybe do something a little bit different this year. Just to celebrate, you know? I think that's really important too. Celebrating the good things as well. Thank you. Good to see you, Sheath. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Don't be a stranger as well. Where are we gonna go? I gotta figure out where we're going. Alright. Right here. Hello, doggo. Excuse me, doggo. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Why, thank you. I feel like I kind of play tennis with the Ode, especially with the caster weapons. I was playing around with Estelle the other day, which has been real fun. Oh, okay, right. What? Oh, that was almost like a glamour. I thought he was right behind the other dude. Ooh. Okay. I am going to change to Estelle. I've been playing with the hollowing room with it as well, so... Oh, the Twitch froze? Oh no. Just wanted to say thanks again. Oh, no problem, my friend. Oh, I appreciate you sharing the story. It takes a lot to share that sort of story. Especially when we lose someone like so close to us as well, so... Yeah. Enjoy your night too. Rest well. Dream well. I think that's also important too. So, yeah. It could also be my stream. Could be a little bit funky. You never know. I've not got the best of networks. So, do what you can with what you can, I think. Estelle. Estelle. I always feel like yelling Stella for some reason. Not really sure why. I do need to let some air in though. Oh my god, it's so warm today. I shouldn't be I'm not complaining. Well, I am, but in a very lighthearted way. It is just very warm today. Hello, Scrapgrass. Do we like you? Maybe. Anywho. But Fi, how are you going? Are you creeping at work? I know that Luna's hanging out in, what was it? I almost said P14. Final Fantasy 14. Oh, we have an advertising break. Wonderbar. We love advertising. Alright, I've got to see what level are we at though. I want to double check. I want Moonsteel. I know that everyone does, but you know, I just want to make sure I'm on the right track with this leveling system. Okay, so we're level 30. Hello, doggo. Goodbye, doggo. I'm trying to pull from memory. This is not the Flayer dungeon. It is not. Creepy hugs. No, thank you. We don't want creepy hugs. It is not permitted. Creep. Nope. Creep. Thank you. And thank you. Can I have you? Do you want to take the blue or the red? Or both? Why not? No chest. What weapon should we play with next? I'm just using Bromius as a buffer on armor. That's pretty much it. Hello? You know what? I do this every stream, I think. I'm gonna play Siren. Might as well. And we'll do a courage-based one too. Actually, no, we'll just do a balanced one. Balanced is fun. What bird should we take? You guys choose. Let me know what bird. I'm already using the Wonder Quill. So, you guys can choose my bird. While you deliberate, I'm going to pick up a bow. Yeah, this'll all do. Just for now. Nope. And nope. Let's do Torrent. Alright, Pulse Mites. Nope. Nope. Let's do more Smite Chance to everyone. Yeah, we'll just do extra Smite Chance, really. I'm going to do a different one there. 15% is okay. Decoy Creation. Is that what I want, though? Should we turn people into our friend? Yes. Magic Physical. Maybe. I guess we could do Pulse Mites around us. Although we could buff our Virtue too. But that's not really going to... We'll just do this for now, I think. And then we can temporarily turn enemies into allies. As well. But then we'll also do Decoy Creation. So we'll turn them into our friends. We'll do Decoy Creation. We'll do Smite Chance and extra Rune Damage. So 15%, so 95%. Almost 100. Pretty much. We're going to do a balanced build on this one. So... there we go. Baby Thistle. Okay. We could do a boost, though. So we'll just take the Triune Amulet, and then just take a really balanced build. It won't be anything, like, super ostentatious when it comes to damage, but, you know. You little chump. Indeed. There is a few settings I do want to have a look at though. Balanced, we can do performance. I'm going to reduce the volumetric and see what that does. Hey, 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 that's my balloon. Rude. Taking my balloon away. Will you be my friend? Apparently not. Nope. Okay. Excusez-moi. Right, okay.
Shadow Wizard Buddy Gang.
We love casting spells. Indeed we do. Inherently, that's why I bring my Shadowcaster wristbands. They're pretty great. And I feel like a Shadow Money Wizard gang. It's pretty awesome. Hello. And thank you for the follow. Zadoku. I like the name. Very nice. How are you? Hey, wait. This box has got grass in it. Okay. We'd love that. Be free armor codes? Okay. Cool. Hello? Savage Patch Kids? Oh my god. That was rude. Excusez-moi. Oh, right, they can interrupt that. That needs to be changed. You little turds. That's what the decoy is good for. The apricots are dumb enough to believe that there's something there. Everything else, maybe. Can you be my friend? Please? Oh, you need a pull smite for those. Unfortunate. Oh well. Hello, Madame. Madame ou bonk stick. That's what we can call these. Madame ou bonk stick. Oh sweet, we've got a shrimp. Excellent. You hate everything? So do I. Kill them. I'll just hide here. Oh, they can still find you in a bush. I forgot about that. We should be able to hide in bushes. For a small period of time anyway. I think that'd be nice. Nope. Yeah, that's right. Destroy each other. Epic chaos. Oh, come on. The shrimp doesn't like anything. You should kill everyone else, not me. Rude. Wow, thank you. How am I missing your headshots? Interesting. Hello. Goodbye. Well, thank you, sir. Ah, Blitzel. Decent bow. I'm really hoping that we get a Moonsteel today. Oh. Hello? Right. It's you. Oh my god. I love how they still approach you while they're like on flame. No shits to give. Okay, that decoy works a lot better. Nope. That's literally a headshot. But okay. Be my friend? Be my friend. Thank you. You've just got to ask them nicely. Super cute. Okay. Be my friend. Be my friend. Be my friend. Maybe? Be my friend. Or maybe not. Can you just be my friend, Doc? Come on. You're super cute and all. But you know. Come on. Be my friend. About time. Jesus. Rude. Okay. I'm just trying to think of the other tile sets I've had a bit of a play around with in the last week. For a Moonsteel. Ah, hello. Rush. Okay. Wait, what? We've got to go... What? Did we go the wrong glades? Interesting. Did we? Ah, okay. We've got to do 2 more Banner glades? Okay. I'm good with that. I'll have to go find Garen too. Wait, where are we? Forest area. Maybe? Hello, Susan from Finance. Okay. So it's almost like you've got to aim above the head with the reticle for it to hit. Wait, I'm sure we just... Did we not just do this tile set? I'm confused. We literally just ran in there. Uh-huh. I'm very confused. We killed a Bannerad. Anywho, whatever. I've literally missed 2 shots with you. Okay. A burning eye. Lovely. I am missing an absolute crapload today. Okay. Good off. Hello. How does that go, my friend? Good to see you. I am looking for Moonsteel, as usual. Well, today anyway. But also just having a look at, like, just some of the visual stuff. It feels different again today. And I'm trying to figure out why. But what's been your highlight, my friend? What's been shaken? You haven't got a single Moonsteel? That's what we're on the adventure to discover today. It's usually, from what I've seen, a regular map, level 25 dungeon. And if they're not like level 35 plus, leave the dungeon and respawn. There is a way to get Moonsteel through your faction, but it costs a lot of rep to do it. Basically, if you get anything like Gwillin or Pricklies, you can basically pull those from the faction pool, apparently. And it's not cheating because you're using faction rep. So yeah, so these guys are level 30, so that's a good thing. Give me all of your souls, because I'm hungry. And you can also have a whole bunch of decoys. 3 of them, to be exact. So that's why I'm going through the glades, but also the dungeons, just to see which dungeons are producing Moonsteel. Yeah, wow. Enemies seem faster than what we are, too. Which makes sense to a degree. Yum, yum, yum. Almost another one. Every time I see that arrow hail, I always think about the dudes from... what is it? They're the Terran... like the Hellbat things? Light them up. The new, like, version ones. They used to say, like, smoking, I think. How relaxing can it be to be turned into a lettuce? Hello, sir. Two Whisperings. Sensational. Kitty. What's going on? How does that go, my dear? Well, that's rude. He's doing it. Okay, you're doing okay damage. But I just did triple 2 damage to you, so eat that, buddy. You're taking a small bait? From the Enclave grind? Oh, like faction rep, you mean? You should be getting faction rep from your tree votives now too. Daily cap. I have a feeling that would be capped for all of them. What I'd probably look at is just keeping a whole stack of these and the bus bulbs at your disposal, because they can step over that daily cap limit. So if you farmed out 16k cap in a day for your faction, you can use those to step your faction rep up to full. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all enclaves. Because you can freely switch between all of them, right? So I highly doubt that it'd let us... Are we doing a double battle royale? Excellent. Alright, come on. Oh, we can do bunny hopping off them. Excellent. Well, hello, this is a nice party to have. Selvins is completely confused. Come on, Chad. Be my friend. Nope. Of course that didn't work. Maybe I should change my armor. Maybe. Excuse me. See ya. Goodbye, sir. Stupid healer. Fool. I love doing Death of Selvins. I really don't like him. He frustrates me. But yeah, your faction rep should be giving you, like, pretty decent faction rep if you're doing your dungeons. As long as the votive ends up in a dungeon, basically, you'll get faction rep. They're still worthwhile doing, and from what I've seen, the sieges are now starting to give faction rep too. So it looks like they've been working on that this week. So I think Monday they were doing a bit of a pass on it, and some of the sieges I did, it gave me like 10 experience, and I thought, okay. and it looks like they're tweaking it. So for one of the known issues, and that's probably one of the biggest ones, it looks like they've been working on that this week, which is great. I'm wondering why that I'm missing headshots though. I'm really curious about that. Yeah, the aiming is different again. Apparently that aim wasn't bad. Neither's mine. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing too. I just thought, is my aim off? But it does seem like they're realigning the stuff. Because I usually don't, like, not aim for the most part. Issue with the bow more? Yeah. It's definitely bows, for sure. Like, you can aim directly at their head, but you don't really get an actual headshot. You've got to aim slightly above their actual mask to be able to get a headshot. And the only indicator is the actual damage output, but yeah, it's almost like it's laggy. But I mean, I'm dual casting too, so that's probably a factor. But yeah, you literally have to aim higher to be able to get an actual headshot. And some of the damage numbers I find give you like a pretty good indicator whether you're getting an actual headshot or not, which is nice. So I'm gonna switch my armor up, I feel. I'm gonna do a gray space, because again, because it's really... Is there anything else? I'm just gonna leave it at that. 60 armor is more than sufficient. So let's have a look. You've literally got to aim like the top of someone's head, and then you'll get like an 1100 headshot. But once they're aware of you, that goes down to like half of that basically, or at least a third of it. So 334 is pretty much a headshot. Yeah, 334. So the damage is kind of changed, but it's because I'm using Thistle anyway. So it's lower damage output, but even on Grace, it still applies the headshot multiplier, which is great. But yeah, the aim is really off. It's the drawing on the bow. That's what I'm noticing too. It's when we're drawing an arrow. You enjoying yourself there, chomp? Little turd. Enjoy. Not leveling your bow sooner? It's been present for a little while. I have a feeling what it is something to do is with the reticle. Or like the reverse camera, basically. It's what I was mentioning yesterday. I don't know if this is the proper like angle for cameras. I don't remember changing it, but this to me is reverse camera. It does give you a bit of crossover, but it does give you a lot more visually when you're aiming with a bow. If you switch over to the left-hand side of the reticle, you can definitely see how it follows the reticle, sure. But the closer I get to something, like, you have absolutely fuck all vision. I said seal in French. Yeah, that's why I mentioned to people with the reverse camera, it does give you a little bit more control. I don't know, yeah, if that's actual reverse control or not, but it seems to me it does give you like more of a hinged, like, more control basically. I don't have the right terminology for it. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I've noticed with the reverse camera. It does tend to give you more of a crossover effect, but you can see how the bow is really angling and trying to really follow the reticle itself. It's very strange. So it's really trying to like follow everything down to that point. So it's interesting stuff nonetheless. But I really do enjoy the reticle and like the reverse camera angles that you can potentially get. But yeah, very interesting on how that works. But it does give you more, I guess, control. Like I feel a lot more control when I've got this on. And the camera angle generally will swing back and forth, or kind of like a pendulum, which I find quite interesting. But it does, yeah, it does give you more control, but it will like shift like back and forth. That's what I was trying to say the other day about the reverse camera angle. It's got more control, you've got more vision to a degree, but I've just gotten used to like playing on this side. Essentially. So, Jaheim, hello. You blame Bring Street? Yeah, we all blame him. No, I'm kidding. Well, maybe. Hello. What's been shaking? You can get your Omen Beast or Ancestors Virtues boost for experience for your weapons. I would highly recommend doing the experience boost over anything else if you need to level. Except for a few things. The Weathered Seed pack is really, really good to be able to give you more Weathered Seeds for fast travel. Above and beyond that, I would probably say the Materials Farming boost is exceptional for your Flora-based materials. Two Volcano's crafting one is essentially materials, like actual crafting materials like this, that you'll pick up, but also the dismantling of weaponry. So what I was saying yesterday as well is that legendary weapons, if you dismantle them in your Knifefold and you have two Volcano's like crafting hammer like buff, basically it'll give you more like cord stones potentially as a drop. It's not a guarantee, but they can drop. So I've been playing around with that one just before that buff ended for me, and it's definitely worthwhile getting. But if you're open to just melting weapons down, then you can. But if you haven't leveled the weapon like first, then I would recommend leveling all your weapons before you melt anything else down. So it depends on your like your storage management at the moment too. So thank you for the replenishment. I'm drinking like a tea and turmeric and something else. I've had a really sore like biome system for like the last week. My boss actually sent me home today. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I'd rather be in bed. And he's like, then why the hell did you come to work? Go away. I want you to feel better. I'm like, all right, thanks. Jason Statham. He actually does look like Jason Statham. It's weird. But I'm going to admit, a lot better looking. Don't ever tell him that, because I'm sure he'd absolutely love that. I mean, who doesn't? But he does take care of himself, and you can tell. You can't miss that. Anyway, short little story from me to you guys. I'm going to try this Dermac Undersea now. And then we will see. We shall see. Yeah, I swear we did that Glades twice. I'm curious as to why that happened. But anyway, it is something that happens. Can any of you be my friend? Apparently not. Susan from finance. Just what we need. Nope. See ya. Did she just say stars? If you turn into a big, weird, tentacly man, I'm not going to enjoy that. Susan from finance? She absolutely... Technically, yes, Susan from finance is the flying robot in my head. But, yes, we can go do Metaphor and see if we can go get another disgruntled employee. That is my name for them. I love how that dude is... Yeah, see, 1100 on a headshot is, like, relatively good. You can boost them, like, headshots further, etc. But, yeah, overall... Grace is still extremely good. With droneries, it'll be even better, and then you can apply like different applications to the damage output too, which is pretty cool. Like this. Hello. See? If you don't get the actual headshot, you miss it. And that's annoying. Even on magic. So maybe there's a bit of a delay. I'm not sure. But you can utilize... well, I don't have the right setup for this first. I've got to have Spirit to utilize the invisibility trick with magic weapons. So I could do like a, I guess, a hybrid. But you can certainly do... Come on. Rebalance. Oh my god. Even on casting weapons, like magic will do a lot of damage on headshot. From invisibility as well. What do we got? We got 4 enemies. They're unaware. They're glowing. It looks really nice. And it is really nice. Oh, look. We've got even more. But yeah, you can basically just go into your invisibility mode with the butterfly. And then just do a heavy rune attack. If you press and aim your aim sights, you'll do like tons of damage. That is not what I want. I wanted a soul smite so I can use my casting weapons. Can I have your soul? Apparently not. Shooting with arrows does not make people want to be your friend. Well, the totems that I have applied do. So it should technically be turning them into my friend. But I don't think it's really that high in the scaling. Temporarily turn enemies into friends. It's on the pool smites anyway, and I'm not really getting that many smites, unfortunately. Well, if they proc, so I should probably switch these around, in all honesty. Let's have a look. But I mean, you know, archers could probably enjoy shooting each other and be like, hey, let's be friends. I do not want that. 7 seconds is decent. Decoy. I'm going to reset this. It just depends on what I want to run. Let's just do hybrid. 30-22. Yeah, that'll be fine. So my grace is going to be my strongest totem. So that's what we're going to focus on. So we'll take... where's the smite? Where's my smite chance? Good man. Let's just spend 10 hours later in my inventory trying to find that one totem that does what I need it to. Yep, it's like that some days. Maybe I just don't have the totem in here. Where is it? Runes, blah, blah, blah. So it's Smiting Stag. That's what I need, but I need it for the grace slot. But I swear I found it like the other day. They just... I don't know. Am I crazy? Probably. Which is fine. Alright, this is my chance. Yeah, okay. Increased. Moonsteel damage. Lovely. Drag enemies? No. Restoration of life? No. Temporarily turn in allies? Yes, please. Alright, so we'll increase my chance. We'll do that. We'll do that. Do I actually have Smiting Stag in this, though? I do. 9.3. That's way better. So let's do that instead. Smite Stag, 9.3%. Chance to other enemy pull smite. What's that? 25 meters. Moonsteel. You know what? Bugger it. I'm just gonna blind them and then turn them into my friends. Actually, no, I'm not. That's gonna be a waste. Because if you do that, they just stand there blinded and then they don't attack anything anyway. So it's kind of counterintuitive. Cool. Alright, there we go. You may not have leveled it. Check the non-leveled ones. No, I don't think I've got it, to be honest. I've got like 700 totems, but I don't have that specific one, I don't think. Let's have a look. Sort by name. It's the Smiting Stag, I believe. So it should be down here, yeah. Oh, I do. Oh my god, Jaheim. You're a legend. So there is specifically one. My god. Well, why is it not... Oh, hang on. Is that a specific weapon one? That's probably why. I hate these ones. Smiting Stag, that's universal. Yeah, I don't have it for a bow and arrow. I've only got it in that one. Oh, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. How have I missed that one? I'm glad that you said that. Thank you. Where is the little shit? My god. You've just got to look for that one bloody totem. Honestly. See, that's the thing. Oh my god, it's right here. Alright, stream's over. It's not, it's fun. Oh my god, I just never leveled it. But the grace doesn't really scale as well anyway. So your smite percentiles are actually higher in the spirit anyway. Mind you, I think I've got higher spirit anyway. Oh. And it still serves higher spirit or percentile. So 7.4? 8.2. Okay, that's better. UI is probably just going there. So what have we got? Alright, where's the blinding bite? Let's bet. I probably haven't leveled any one of those either. There's that. So what have we got? Smite, additional. Alright, so I've never leveled any one of these either. So there we go. Lovely. So what's that, 8-meter radius? It's not really that good, but it's better than nothing. Alright. We'll take the thistle. You saved me from... You have 24 of them? Wait. No, I think I've got more, don't I? Is it 24? I don't know. My brain's like melting today anyway. I had 23. You were right. I had 24. Now I've got 23. I swear to God, I see something or I say something recently and it's something completely different. It's like frustrating me. Usually I feel like I'm usually pretty switched on. I'm not really feeling switched on recently. I'm feeling like, I don't know, different. I don't know how else to explain that. What's good? Hey Necrobane, what's going on? How are you? I'm well. I'm just doing like Moonsteel and like mentally shutting down because I don't know, I'm not connecting things today. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's just been like one of those days, you know. We all got 'em. Be my friend. Be my friend. Alright, how many tries is it going to take? You can be my friend? Be my friend. Okay, that's 4, 5. Okay, 6. Almost. There we go. Maybe it's just like neurodivergent brain though to like, you know. I did take my medication this morning, but I haven't taken it for like over 2 weeks, and I felt like okay with it, but yeah, I've just been unwell since. Yeah, I'm feeling like just, I don't know, it's nothing bad, but I had to, like, in short, I had a meeting with my boss, Jason Statham, and he's like, how are you going? I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, he's like, is there anything I can do? I'm like, even if there was, I probably wouldn't tell you because we work together and you're my boss. And he's like, I care about you. I'm like, okay, that kind of shifts things, but we still work like in the same space. So I don't really know how to approach that. So it's, yeah, I don't know. He actually cares, like in and outside of work. I'm like, okay, that's lovely. I don't know what to say to that. I take care of stuff myself. I'm really stubborn and I'm highly, like, annoyingly independent. So even when people ask me, like, hey, like, I'm happy to do X, Y, and Z for you, I'm really trying to work on being like, okay, you do that and I'll do what I do and we'll meet in the middle. Honestly, fuck being professional. Honestly, it's a mask at the end of the day. Like, I get it. You're there to do something and do it well. If you're not operating well, there's got to be something that's got to come through, right? My issue, not issue, but what I'm understanding is like maybe perhaps it's like not the right area for me. Like I'm I follow my emotions, and that's something that's been identified, and I've identified it, he has too, and we actually had a really honest conversation about it today, which was really good. But yeah, walking away from that, I didn't really know what to say, because I felt like I had follow-up questions, or, you know, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I had follow-up questions. I'm like, what did you mean by X, Y, and Z? So, anyway, King Beryl, I'm doing well. How are you? I love the name Beryl. It always makes me think of Queen Beryl from, what's it called? Sailor Moon. Queen Beryl. She's amazing. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, Necrobane. Not to put a downer on that. I'm just saying, like, it's not guaranteed. But I understand. You've got your, like, 100% days, and you've got your, like, your barely 1% days. So, I get it. It's just equalizing energy levels and, like, yeah, just... Yeah. You just got to try to find the equilibrium some days. And I think it just feels like one of those days where it's a good day, but I'm just feeling really a little bit more like, just easy and not really like, don't worry too much about stuff, because what's the point? Hello, Susan. Hey, chumps. Oh no, can you come join the party over here, please? Excuse me. Man, that blinding totem works. Fantastic. Okay. So they just don't give a shit? They just keep walking? Great. So now they care. Right. Oh, and they did a Zoomies crossover. That's nice. Lovely. I will take your soul too. Susan, I see you embezzling funds. Get over here. No. Now she's trying to call all of her friends. See, I told you guys, she's a bitch. I don't have an alternate word for that. But anyway, she's an asshole. She calls all her friends, and then she floats over. She's a busybody. She's... What the frick? Why are there like 20 billion enemies here right now? Huh? What is going on? Why are there so many enemies here? I'm in solo mode. Okay. Hello? Anywho, let's rain bloody chaos on them all. Susan, you're an asshole. Beep boop yourself. Beep boop boop boop. Anyway, that was pretty good. Nice rain. Indeed. Can you just imagine the envoy just making it rain? Oh my god, if we get an emote like that and it does a arrow hail like that, man, I would pay for that. I absolutely would. Okay, let's try to use our trees to our advantage. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What? There we go. Wow, okay. These bitches are cheeky. Also, too, I have been playing around with the crouching, like, system. Oh, there's a landmine. Excuse me. I have been playing with the crouching mechanics, too. It does give you a lot more, I guess, structure, I guess, to do the shot with. Also, I want to show you guys something. Do you guys see that glowing disc in the air just past this chest? That's a landmine. I know that most of you probably know that already. But what I want to share with you is that these guys, they can't do any damage above the area that they live to. And unfortunately, they track where you said. But they also have changed their damage output to magical damage, physical. So if you have physical damage, you're kind of fucked. Yeah. So those mines, if you roll through them, most times are pretty good. But yeah, physical damage is no longer a thing on those. They're magical now, so they absolutely annihilate you. Ooh, Odiak? Moonsteel? Fuck. I said seal in French. Damn it. This particular area I love coming to, because anytime that the enemies spawn around this area, like there's shit tons of them. It's really great. It's right next to the Fallen Sky Tower. It's one of my favorite areas to come to. More so when I test out like Ode Tempest. There's like 20,000 of them, as you guys saw. It's pretty fun. Random questions. Do Tempest apply to runes attacks? Yes, they do. Excellent question. I'll show you. Depending on the shield that you use, like Bromius as an example, he's a very good user of the Durglint rune. Every single origin weapon, the Ode, have a galvanic strike. So if you have galvanics on your shield, essentially what that will do with the Durglint rune is apply that galvanic per chance onto the actual Durglint damage output too, which is pretty cool. Iron Umber is a Ode style, so for galvanics, you got bleed damage on your savagery, and that will actually add bleed, which is really nice. I've kept one particular lightweight for that reason. I think it's this one. No, this one. The chance to add bleed ×2. So I put the same Durglint rune on. Use the Draft Dam as well. It's very good. It's a very, very good rune for that particular timed rune because it makes it extend a lot further. The top rune slot in Durglint will give you the bonus output for your totem at max rank. The higher spirit you have, the more percentile you're going to get out of it. As an example, you get 47% rain drain. So basically, this says it lasts for 8 seconds, but you're pretty much like, what, doubling that. I don't know the exact calculations on that, but basically, if I've got a shield, lots of bleed damage, yes, Durglint will take care of that for you. No problem. And it's also really fun, just because Bromius is just really fun, but also you've got a huge amount of anti-stagger, or armor at least, with that. But you do get a lot more armor pickup with Bromius as well, so he's a very good user of it, but that's just one way of using it anyway. You got Gathanan, it's got 1 tempo. 2 others to take care for, but I don't know if I should keep refining it in hopes of getting tempers I wanted. To be honest, with the Chaos Chord Stones, I got 64 of them. I've used them all. I really hope that we get more Chaos Chord Stones, because they're very, very good. And for that reason, re-tuning a weapon as well. So, where is Gathanan? My god. G. Where is my brain out today? There we go. I rescaled or retuned this weapon with the Chaos Chord Stone. I got the Sympathy Pang and Aftershock. They are specific to fake-in weapons only. You cannot get these on any other weapon type. So Gathanan will have them. Dwellian also can get them. Sympathy Pang and Aftershock. Sympathy Pang is great. It spreads attacks from one enemy to another. So it kind of just like bounces between different enemies, but only up to 2. So any fake-in origin weapon can have the chance to get Aftershock as well. That also does the instance damage of the base weapon, but then you've got the magic damage up on top of that, and then it's got a 3rd damage type, which is like a little puff of smoke. So you actually get 3 attacks in one with the Aftershock. The Thrice Burns myself, I have got these here. That also has Sympathy Pang on them. So I'm really hoping what I can do is switch this or reformat this at a later stage with the Chaos Chord Stone, so I can get Sympathy Pang and Aftershock on them as well. Risk of running, because it's going to be so annoying to try and farm for it again. I mean, yes, it is annoying to farm it, but someone like me, who's got a stupid amount of fragments, basically, you'll be able to like farm like pretty easily. So it's just, what would you like for your trade? What would I like? We meet in the middle, blah, blah, blah. So I've got 38 fragments of Gathanan as well. So it's really not as bad to farm it. With Kith of Kings, you can get a Spirit of Ichor summoned, even at daytime. It's either the stag or the bear, and you can farm out Gathanan. And it does drop. But you can also do Martyr's Collector from the trees, and that will summon Nimrod, and he can also drop these as well as Garen's fragments for his armor as well. So he's pretty good farm. Using Twirling Blades build, On your main, got temper, which gives me more damage with no secondary. Ugh. Such fun. Hate RNG. Yeah, I know. Look, I think with it being RNG, it's just what it is. You know, we all know the pains of being part of a developing title. We know that things change at any moment. We know that things aren't ideal when it comes to what we would like now. It's just the reality of it at the end of the day. So I think it's, I've got my grumbles here and there too, but all honesty, it's RNG, you know? Like, would it be as sweet if you got everything as quickly? No, you'd probably get bored, and I can guarantee most of the weapons that you guys use in your inventories, you probably don't really use all that much anymore, considering that it doesn't have that, ooh, I don't have that weapon, so I need to go get it, you know? So, yeah, I think RNG, yeah, it's not super fun, but at the same token, you know, it's a fact. So you got Sympathy Pang on it? Yeah, Sympathy Pang's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You want to try it out with the Split Bolt? Ooh, Split Bolt is extremely good. How would Chaos Cordstones function once we get to switch tempers with two Volcano? Same deal. It'll just reset the weapon. I mean, there's no function to Chaos Cordstones changing, so basically what they're meant to do is just level a weapon up to noble quality, and you get a randomized set of tempers on them. The more you use a Chaos Cordstone, the different, like, smite chances, the different tempers you get on them, and potential to make a Moonsteel weapon out of it. From what I've been told, I haven't witnessed it. Apparently someone used them on their Paragon sword, and they were able to get a... I'm just not going to die here. Well, there we go, I died. Apparently they were able to craft a Chaos Cordstone Paragon Greatsword, and they were able to get a Moonsteel out of it. So, apparently, so I don't know, like, something with, like, Chaos Cordstones, I don't know how that's going to affect two Volcano with the tempers. I only know what you guys know, so... and switching tempers, I think it's going to be any specialty temper, you're not going to be allowed to. So anything that is a special temper, like Enkindled, if any of the tempers have got a special border around them, like Galvanic Strike and Calp, you can't take those tempers outside of that weapon class, basically, or Origin. So if you've got an Origin of an Odin weapon, as an example, or you've got a Dendrite, which is like the human style weapons, you've got Faken weapons, they have to stay with that weapon type, or origin, rather. That's what I'm assuming, but I highly doubt that the team's going to be like, sure, let's have an Aftershock with an Enkindled and a Galvanic Strike, so you can do triple the amount of damage on every single thing, and then boost it up with a double cast. Sure. I highly doubt they're going to let us do that, because of the way that things are happening at the moment with the tempers. Highly doubt that they'll be, sorry, the totems and the way that they operate with our Bandicoot Blast, I highly doubt that they're going to allow us to add that sort of power up on top of, like, runes, etc. But hey, they might surprise us and be like, hey, go ham, make whatever you want, and see what happens. So, you know, never say never. Fakest, hello. You can say something Spanish. Okay, make me say something in Spanish. I can say buenos dias, amigo. I always speak Espanol. I really should put a little bit more time into it. What do you mean you win? Okay. I always say hola. I live in a household who speaks Spanish. Oh, I said something Spanish? Yeah. How are you? What's your morning time? Is it like, what, 10 a.m.? Roughly? And nice to see you as well. Oh, it's 8:16. So what's that, like? Oh, that's just like add 4 and then just switch to AM PM. Okay, cool. Well, you'll probably be seeing me a little bit more like this week. My boss was really nice, Jason Statham. I probably might be taking like the rest of the week off. It's weird because I can do this, but like work stuff, it's a lot. So anyway, small story there. Moonsteel Paragon? Yes. Never heard that before, Cheese? Yeah, apparently. Like I say, I haven't seen actual, like, pics of it, but apparently someone's been able to craft a Chaos Cordstone Paragon sword, and it developed into a Moonsteel somehow. I think they would have needed potentially as many Chaos Goldstones as what I did. Where is the Paragon? My god. I'm getting grumpy at my inventory management today. Jesus Christ. Where is the Paragon? The Paragon. TH. Okay, I give up. There's my brain for you today. I'll hold it together. He's sending you home so we can fight a prehistoric shark? Wait, what? A prehistoric shark? No. Wait, oh, is that a Jason Statham movie? Is that the Odyssey or whatever it is? Maybe, I mean, I could beat a shark. Don't you just, like, punch them in the eye or the nose? I mean, I should know. I live in a country where we've got, like, great whites. A megalodon. Oh. Yeah, they're massive. Like, ridiculously. Isn't that like Lake Placid? Like, it's massive and it eats people? Ugh. No wonder people get creeped out watching, like, I don't know, a water lake movie and this giant megalodon like chomps your legs off. Ugh. Anyway. Gross. Oh, right. He's in a movie called Megalodon. Oh. What? They called it Megalodon? Doesn't that kind of ruin the storyline of what it's about? Oh god, yeah, I know. There was another movie that had like these genetically modified sharks, and this chick is like, you know what's gonna happen, and she jumps into like this big giant pool, and these giant sharks just like chomp her in half, like instantly. I can't remember what movie it is, but like, yeah, she's working out this whole entire plan to escape this oceanic science lab. And I just thought, bitch, you're going to get eaten up. Like, no problem. And literally 2 seconds in, she gets chomped in half. And you're like, that was the shittiest ending I've ever seen. I think it was like Deep Blue Sea or something. I think, like, if you call, like, a movie Meg, it literally just makes me think of Meg out of Peter Griffin, like the Family Guy. Meg. I could totally see a movie all about her and everyone just hating on her and her just, like, getting the shits with everyone. That'd actually be a pretty cool movie, actually. Maybe I should write to them and just say, hey, by the way, I think I've just made you, like, a lot of money with this movie idea. Make this movie. Invest. Megalodon's an extinct shark? Yeah. Twice as tall as a human? Is it really twice as... I thought it was bigger, fakers. 15 times as long as a human. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fuck that. Anyway. Not anyway. That sounds dismissive. I'm not trying to dismiss what you were saying. I just want to showcase that you can get bleed damage on this one. I mean, they don't last long, which is good, but you can certainly get a huge duration with the Draft Dam Totem. Malone, Emma Solo. I'd love that. Is that like Microsoft Solo? I'll show you the difference between Draft M and the Durglent room when it's not on. You must go to bed, Luna? No problem. Nice to see you. Thanks for the chill. I hope you enjoyed the Final Fantasy 14 and like me kind of losing my brain for a hot minute. It was great. Thank you, I will. I've got some like people to annoy me still. You guys don't annoy me. It's nice to have company. Instead of a movie, it'll be a 30-second scene in Family Guy. Yeah, legit. Meg. Shut up, Meg. That's all it'll be. Literally. Alright, let's see. Oh no, I don't have any... God damn it, I don't have a charge. Excuse me, sir. Right, there we go. Hello? Can I please have your soul? No? Right. Oh, they can rebuff us with that. I didn't realize that. Did that lightning thing always rebuff us? That's really cool. When they summon the lightning. Excusez-moi. Rude. Right. Now I want your soul for that. Why, thank you. And you too. And you too again. The fuck? Okay. Rude. Oakley dokley. Now that we've cleaned up that crew, let's do a Durglint on this chump down here, who is unaware. We could totally do a David Attenborough style too. The cynic who are unaware. Running around like a headless chook. In the wild cave of Durgland. Or Durmak, whatever. Anyway, yes, you can put bleed damage on these jobs. It's pretty great. Small percentile chance, but it does work. Hey, hey, we've got another test dummy. Excellent. Yeah, it pretty much applies it at the end, but if you see that black gross stuff on an enemy, that's bleed damage. So, yeah, I know we're checking out someone's butt, but anyway. It's the only way that you could really see it. Where is... Yeah, they've got bleed damage all over them, basically. So if you see like all that black oily stuff, that's the bleed damage from the temper, basically. Where are you? And if you just, like, think about it this way. If you play Warframe and you hear slash damage, that's bleed damage in this game. So, basically, yeah, you have slash damage in Soulframe, but it's bleed damage instead. Yes, they do. They do stack. So, like, more powerful effect the more you apply it. In a way, yeah. I mean, the tempers that I'm using on this Lightwake, they do have like a double stack layer, right? So you've got 2 tempers, so you've got 2 times the chance of a chance of the bleed damage to be applied, right? It's the same with the increased stagger as well. You get more stagger while you're attacking. As an example, the Odiacs that I have with the Slinger's Tempo, chance for stagger to become knockdown, you'll probably see enemies like falling over more often than you regularly would, because the temper is doubled, essentially. So the little gold star to the right of your tempers, and if they flash, it just means that they're doubled. My Christ. I'm dying a lot because I have a spirit build on, which was silly. Whatever, charm. But yes, you can see the bleed damage building up, and it does feed into Bromus's passive of armor, which is quite nice. So, on shields, like the Lightweight, if you get Savagery, yes, you can certainly put bleed damage on an enemy, and it will stay as well until they die, which is nice. You have so much stuff. Dude, I've been playing this game since Preludes 8. A lot of stuff. So, when people, like... I'll be very, like, brief on this. When people say, like, oh, it's such a grind, trust me, I fucking know. There is a lot of stuff in this game. So, to level all weapons, at least one of each, that's why I'm jumping on and giving as much recommendation as I can. Up to you guys if you want to take it, but honestly, your important pieces are definitely your armor. Better armor equipment, if you have shitty armor like this and you need space, sell this stuff off. If you bestitch it, don't worry about it. It saves in with Verminia, and you'll be able to buy these back from your factions later anyway, but they're crappy pieces of armor. So if you need to make room for something like Orangor set, do that, because it's way better than holding something like that in your inventory that's taking up space. But these ones will, hopefully, in the P16, not be taking up any capacity. So that's 3, that's 6, that's 9. So I'm going to get 9 extra slots back in my storage capacity, because these are still going to be present in my inventory, but the UI is just not going to count them part of this counter as well. So, yeah. What game is not a grind in one way or another? Not including walk sims? Oh, I don't do walk sims. I do that in real life. I don't have a simulator for that. I know what you mean then. That's just me trying to be funny. Bleed effect is 5 damage over 5 seconds. If you reapply bleed, does it go to like 8? Not really. I think once it's applied, it applies. I mean, yeah, it can apply and reapply. A good example of that is the lethargy or lurgy. Where are we? Take Duillo, for example. You've got bleed damage, right? Like the Soulframe. That gives you a whole bunch of bleed. So yes, it overlays and then it flows to a certain point and then it stops. But you can overlay it each time, and that's what helps to basically kill an enemy a lot faster. It's the same concept with the afflicted Lurgy. This is just extra, like poison damage is still poison at the end of the day, but it essentially effectively works the same way as bleed. So if I take something like Espadante and I take Duello and I apply that to Duello, that will basically give me my weapon damage, the afflicted Lurgy times 2. It'll also give me the bleed passive output, but it'll also give me the Duello's chance to add a Tempest bleed damage onto the attack as well. But it's really hard to tell all of that sequence because the damage output is so fast. It's really hard to really give you an actual quantifiable answer on yes, but with bleed damage, it would do so, yeah. I am funny though. Yeah, I know. I'm a weirdo and I love it. The reason I ask is that with damage over time effects, would slower weapon with high damage be more effective? Damage over time effects, yeah, would slow a weapon with high damage. If you've got a slower acting weapon, essentially the damage is higher. So if you've got a damage over time, that's just an extra damage over time instance in that sense. And effective for the bleed since it scales off weapon damage. I don't believe that it does. The tempers are separate damage instances, I think, to the weapon as far as I'm aware. First thought would be the fastest weapon possible, but it doesn't stack. I mean, like, are you asking for numbers as an example? Because I don't crunch numbers. If you want someone who crunches number stuff, like, I'm not your person. As far as, say, like, layering, they do layer. So you can do bleed damage for sure. There's not a question in that. So if I put poison damage on this person, it will eat them alive. So I'm trying to understand, like a speed of a weapon is not going to account for the damage output. You've got your base weapon damage type. Your tempers are a separate damage instance. So bleed damage and poison activate relatively the same way. So if you're asking if a weapon's speed affects the temper's damage output, then my answer is going to be no. Because there's two different damage instances there. It doesn't make sense that a speed of a weapon is going to, like, discount for damage output. Like, damage output is just damage output at the end of the day. So, Nivala, as an example, if you have bleed damage on that weapon, or afflicted Lurgy as well, the amount of bleed that I can apply with this weapon, it's irrelevant how much speed I have, because it's still applying the damage output from the passive of the tempo. So, does that answer your question? I'm just trying to understand. I'll see if I can use it on the, what's her name? She's really annoying. Vela, I'm pretty sure. Vela, the anti-stagger non-fellow. Why, thank you, I will have your soul. Hello. Okay, 1100 headshot. Thank you. I guess, like, the thing is with, like, Duello too, is, like, I can't really get, like, if I'm doing a headshot on a melee throw, that's just going to kill the enemy. Like, so I don't know how to get, like, an accurate result to give you, like, an answer on that. So it's just different damage types, different, like, applications. They all meld together at the end of the day. So you've got your weapon base, you've got your tempers, and then you've got your double tempo. So I don't have, like, actual numbers on that. Like, you just have to look at the numbers that you're being told and then figure it out from there. Like, I don't do that sort of stuff. I just know how things work. So if that's a deficit of information, like, I just don't crunch numbers in that sense. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just because that's just past, that's not really like an interest of mine. I don't sit there on like an Excel spreadsheet crunching a number. I leave that to people who enjoy that stuff. But I do know like the damage outputs, like the base weapon. I do understand like the bleed. Like I can't give you accuracy on those because no one's got those numbers, really. Like, it's mostly guesswork at the end of the day. Really, like, that's all we can do at this point, because there's no statistics that we really run off other than like the percentile bases that we get through totems, your ranked levels of your weapons. Yeah, like, Sarah loves archery is better for that. Like, honestly, like, she's way better with the number stuff. She's got a really good cohort that have a really good setup of numbers. So if you want people who crunch numbers, like, go talk to Sarah. She's way better at that than I am. I'm good, but I'm better at figuring out stuff and just looking at what I'm being told, essentially. Like, crunching math stuff is not something I sit there and do. I just know how things work, basically. And I know how to fuse the different systems that we have together to make them more effective. Indeed, sir. Hello. Nope. Did I? Oh, I shattered that. Ooh, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, Selvins, you're a douche. So we've got lots of bleed damage applying to him. And then I can just re-overlay. But he can also out-heal that. So this is a good enemy to use bleed damage on too. So we got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that tells me one of these damage types is only doing 1 damage for a reason. 71, 21, awesome. But I can take my time trying to like beat him up too. And the good thing is he's got healing. So if you really want to test stuff out, honestly, I would go crunch it. If you want to know those sorts of like numbers, go and have a look. Like, that's what the whole like testing is for. I don't really have like a sheet of math in front of me to calculate, okay, what does that 1 + 1 + 1 do? It's just, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but I'm just being honest. Like, it's just not something I sit there and like look at. Stacking bleed effects. That makes sense. In that sense, I understand that. So, in short, yeah, like, if you've got a bleed stack happening once, then yes. So, like, Warframe, as an example, like, you can overlay and stack statuses. Yes, but Soulframe at the moment, I don't have any, like, quantifiable kind of look at, okay, how much is that temper applying? How often does it apply? And then what's the damage output? I can't answer that because I don't have the numbers, like, literally in front of me. I do talk to people who love the math in Warframe. I know quite a few people in Warframe, and like, they love being able to tweak the math and calculate that. Unfortunately, we just don't have that sort of, I guess, statistics map to work with because we just don't have it in front of us yet. I just know that, yeah, if you have a look at a base weapon and there's tempers, they will double it up. I don't know the exact numbers, but they do work. And you get different statuses application, not just from like the weapon itself or the tempers, but also the bleed passive from Duello. Not just that, you've got 2 instances of damage as well with Duello too. So you've got my damage and my weapon, but then you've also got the decoy attached, and that's doing half of what you're applying. So technically, yeah, your bleed passive will stack, basically, because you've got like 2 damage types being thrown out on a Grace build with Duello as an example. So if I do a headshot throw with this, my decoy follows up with that. So essentially, I'm going to be able to do a crap load of damage output and 2 times of it, basically. So, and I've got a whole bunch of different tools to be able to pull that energy back into myself and just keep on replying and doing the rotation. So in terms of, say, like application of statuses, yeah, you've got a lot of different things that allow you to be able to do that and just be able to use the like combat rotation to your advantage, basically. Eventually make a Medicant Shortblade. Yeah, that'd be nice. I want Medicant Shortblades and Flyblades. I think that'd be really nice. I think why I'm saying that is because of the passive that's on these Light Wakes. Where is it? The Sinister Volley. Like, to me, like throwing stars, kunai. Why wouldn't we put these on Flyblades? Take this off a shield. Chance to inflict fear to foes when thrown weapons hit. That's literally like a Flyblade, right? Thrown weapons hit. It looks like a little Flyblade. So why isn't it on like a Flyblade? Like, literally, Flyblades. So we need a corrupted fly one. Like, big time. Or maybe we can craft one, I hope. That'd be really cool. But, yeah, I really hope that we get some sort of, like, Mendicant Flyblade thing. I think that'd be really nice. I'm just going to catch up on chat, though. A Faken Shield? Ooh, yes. I'd love some Faken armor. Not just, like, the ones from, like, the wild packs, but actual, like, Faken armor, I think would be really nice. But I agree, like, I think having, like, a Faken shield and sword, or, like, hammer or something along those lines, I think we need, like, something outside of just long blades. I think long blades have been done quite a lot, and considering the combat arts that we have, they're, like, chock-a-block, right? Bows, we probably need something that's more of, like, a Faken style bow, outside of, I think, Juniper, I think is our Faken. Oh no, maybe it's Dendrite. Yeah, no, it's Faken. I'm surprised that the casting weapon of Gwilyn isn't Faken, because it was, well, I guess, anyway, we do need like a main caster weapon that's Faken. I think we do need something like Faken for like melees, basically. I think sword and shield, we can certainly use a different sword and shield. Flyblades are pretty good. I'm just thinking in terms of like the combat arts. Your magic combat arts are pretty full. Your long blades are ridiculously chock-a-block. We've got a surplus of 40 points for those. Flyblades, short blades, we don't quite fill out the short blades category. The sword and board, I would definitely love to see a sword and board. A great shield and another like sword and board. Maybe like a different handheld weapon, I think would be nice. Yeah, things like of that nature I think would be really good. I really do. Maybe Sympathy Pain, or work with Durglin. I mean, if they allowed that, yeah, I mean, I can see them happening. But yeah, we'd need a sword, like Faken shield type weapon to do so. I'd like a spiky plant or something like that. But I mean, we've got so much sharp damage in the game as well. And most of the sword and shields are sharp damage anyway. So maybe we can get like a blunt type shield with like a club. I would love something like that. Even like the Ode Hammer, like I think that'd be cool. But it'd have to be Faken in what you're talking about, just because of the the Sympathy Pain as well. At least just some more blunt weapons. Yeah, I agree. I think we need more blunt style weapons in the game. I think most of like the Orst and Brushed they're pretty good. You know, they do the job, that's for sure. But I'd love to be able to like reforge a shield and sword, but change the like damage type. So instead of doing sharp, you can still do sharp damage, but at like a base level. But I don't know, somehow switch the damage type to blunt, so you can do more like shield throws or something along those lines. I think that'd be cool. I think being able to spin this Narrow's Bane around in your hand, instead of using the sharp blades, you could use like the club like on the back edge as like blunt damage, as a bashing weapon. I think that'd be awesome. It looks like a bashing weapon. Same thing with Stolten. Stolten does not look like a longsword to me. It looks like a club. So why not make that one a blunt damage? You know, and that would make you bleed because you're bashing someone. I mean, in the game. So yeah. A flail? Interesting you mentioned a flail. there is a weapon called Coiled Dawn coming into the game, and it's a chain blade. So we do get like a whip-like fashion blade coming in War Songs, from my understanding, which looks pretty cool. You want a crossbow? I know. A mendicant crossbow. Have you guys put all of these suggestions in the forums, like I've shown you all? Go and put these suggestions in. I hope you have. I mean, I've still got some more to do tonight. So I'll probably do that before, I don't know, probably dinner time. But yeah, there's plenty of like really good ideas like flowing out with chats, and that's why I like doing the lives too. You guys have got really good ideas, so don't like not put your like feedback in the forums as well. So Rocco Flocco, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. That's very lovely. How are you? What's shaking? What time is it there for you? Hello. It is nice to meet you. Hello. Almost 3 a.m? Oh man. Jeez, go get some sleep, my friend. Good on you. Were you playing Soulframe too, or? Oh, you work moves. Oh, okay, right. Oh, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. You just thought of it, but yeah, I'll put that in the forum. Please do cut off, like, yeah, put it in the forums. Honestly, I'm going to open up the Discord right now, and I'm going to give you all the forums link. Please go put your feedbacks in. And it's the Envoy creations too. So, oh, you're playing Warframe. Nice. What were you guys doing in Warframe? Where's the forums? Feedback. Here you go. I'm going to give you all a link. Go and do it. It makes it easy. If that doesn't actually work in chat, can you let me know? I may have to tell my bot to stop being stupid. But you guys should be able to click on that link and just put your ideas in the forums. Honestly, it's worth doing it. Because you guys, I get lots of information from you guys, and then I don't want it to go to waste. So just keep it, like, just add it however you like. But yeah, we failed T twice. Oh no. Oh, yeah, Lag's the MVP, right? Yeah, I haven't done my ETA today. So I may actually do Warframe as well. Oh, look at that. It's 4:44 p.m. Angel number. Oh, you blame Urchin? Oh my god. Urchin's here? Hey, dude. I haven't seen you for a while. Wow. What did Urchin do? Talk to me. I've literally got my snacks. And my tea. So, I'm here for it. Rude. I wonder, you've got me curious about Warframe now. I probably could do Warframe. I would want to take a break, I think, as well. But I do have probably like a dungeon or two to do a little bit. Urchin, how dare you don't, like, carry them? Rude. What rotation did you guys have for ETA? I probably will do a bit of Warframe this evening. It's been a while. Well, like 24 hours. Scrollic, hey, what's going on, dude? Nice to see you. The runs? Oh, don't talk to me about the runs, dude. I've had the run since last week. It's been gross. My boss sent me home today. I think that's what I was saying to you in chat before. How was Warframe for you? What did you guys get up to? I really shouldn't have told you that, but you're welcome. I mean, I think more discussional than anything. I think chat's got a lot of good ideas. Taco Bell? We only have one here in my state. I'd never been to it, and I don't want to. It hurts so bad. Oh no. The entire time these giant circles of fire on top of you? Oh, I've had that one. Yeah. That's an annoying one. What are the parameters for that ETA though? Because you only technically have to do 2 of the debuffs for the ETA to be able to get to a certain point where you can get the Archon shards and potentially one of the fusion core thingies. I think it's to get stickers, I'm pretty sure. But I just run 2 of the debuffs for the ETA, and then 9 times out of 10. It depends on my Warframe and what I'm using. If I get a good rotation, I know that I'm okay using like shite weapons. But if I get shite weapons and like shite frames, I just ignore it. I won't do it. There's no like real point in putting myself through that punishment. Unless chat really wants me to punish myself. But that's like another stream type. Just kidding. I don't do that. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Oh, gear embargo? Ugh. No transference? Ugh. No. I say no to no transference. I've tried to transference in Soulframe so many times. That's how ingrained Warframe is for me. It's crazy. I am going to head up here while we're talking about this. Yeah. If there's no gear, no. I will not take that. I will not take no gear, and I will never not take transference. Transference is key to my playstyle. Like, I love whipping in and out of my frame. And I really like using transference for that. It's a mobility tool. I like being able to like dash up into the air. Oh, I really miss the dash. I think, what have we got now? Void... Is it Void Dash? No, it's Void Sling. It used to be Void Dash. I love Void Dash. Anyway, I digress. I love being able to jump in and out of transference with the Operator and Drifter from the Warframes. I've done it so many times. But yeah, if it's embargo, absolutely not. No way. I mean, I can do that myself, but I don't know. It depends on the parameters again, and like what you're actually like doing. Like if it's the HO9 tank, absolutely not. It can get fucked. That means seal in French, by the way. Yeah, no. I will use my gear. That is a tool for me to use, and I will do it. So, oh, you got Star next, nice. Oh, yeah. He gives you Overguard, but he won't really have a lot of health sustain, unfortunately. Yeah. Starnex is still pretty good. He's got Armor Strip, at least. So, interesting. Yeah, his Overguard will be... it'll be it gets stripped so quickly, though. So you're not really replenishing your Overguard as quickly, really, as, like, the damage output that's being thrown at you, especially if they're like 350 level plus enemies too. So you can use your arc guns with the gear embargo. Wait, can you? Are you sure? I thought gear embargo was like no gear at all. I'm pretty sure it means your arc guns too. Oh, that's really good. ETA and EDA not having 2 energy health debuffs. I think that's fair. I think having that correlate between the 4, you can only have like one of, you know, some sort of debuff. It's pretty punishing, I would probably say. Like, I'm sure that there's people there that love doing that challenge, but you want people to play the actual game style. So yeah, I guess it's probably a good idea to kind of have a look at it and be like, maybe we should do like, you know, 1 health like this week, and then like randomize them like basically through every weekly rotation. I think that'd be good. Can't wait till they do. Scrollic, I'm pretty sure that most people are probably pretty like pleasantly happy if that news has come through with the EDA and ETA to not have energy and health debuffs. I think that would make the content more palatable, I think, because it does seem like extremely heavy, and like I've died plenty of times in that, and I just thought, do I really want to challenge this? I guess, yeah. But yeah, I think just having a reimagining of those, I think, is a good idea, but we'll see. I'm sure that they'll, like, you know, figure it out. That's half the adventure, right? So, every time I see Kitty, every time I see CD, I literally think compact disc. I know that you mean cooldown, but yeah, nostalgia seems to be rife this week. It's great. Sort of wish the cooldown from his augment would apply to all this 4. That'd be really nice. Maybe you should put that in the feedback. I don't have the Warframe like link for feedback, but I can give it to you, Kitty. Oh, it's applied to the amp? Really? Oh. That's a... Why? That doesn't... Yeah. My brain collapsed on that one. I'm going to have to look at that tonight. We'll be doing Warframe. Are you serious? So his 4 augment applies to the amp damage? That's void damage, though. Okay. I mean, I'd use it. That's really weird. Has anyone mentioned that? Why would it apply, though? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, right, because it's a crit modifier. It's a modifying ability. With the augment, I don't have it in front of me. But yeah, I was using it the other day. I was trying to find him relics. My brain's a little bit slow today, guys. I feel like it's slow, but that's just me. I always feel like I'm really slow. I literally thought you said Predator. I'm like, oh my god. I love the Predator. I have a Predator Calevo looking like skin. It looks amazing. I think I showed you guys that the other day. Where's Orangle? There we go. I need to break into this stupid Volbion. Predator, the toxin buff also applies to AMs. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Okay. Avoid NATO. You totally can. Is that with the Unaru? Or Vazaran? I can't quite remember. It's the one that does like the cyclonic damage, right? And it like clusterfucks everyone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Unaru. It's hard for me to pull this information, but I can still do it. Even when I play Soulframe. Oh yeah, Madurai is like sensational. Anything else is just... I mean, they're all good. I do like the reworked focus schools. I haven't tried Unaru's. Can you please press the button? Please! Why won't you press the button? You're literally on top of it. Here, I'll stand on it with you. Ugh. Stoopy envoy. Oh wait, it's already open. Wait, how did it open? Who's been here? Wait. Ah. Is that... Oh, I got excited. I saw like golden moonlight up there. I'm like, oh my god, I found the Omen Beast. It's the Ode Tower. I'm ignoring it. Yeah, I guess just run through, right? Alright. I want to see if I can generate level 35 or 36 and see if we can get a Moonsteel from this. I'm still kind of like... no. So this is what I would probably be doing. Just reset your tile set. And hopefully we can get like 36 plus enemies maybe, and then we'll see. Predicites? Yeah, I don't use Predicites at all. Excellent. Level 35. Why, thank you. When is the next scheduled dev stream? I haven't seen anything come through the Discord, so... yeah, I don't use Predicites. Predicites don't really interest me that much. I know they probably have like this spitting maggot thing, for the most part, from what I can remember, Kitty, but I don't really see there's much anything else. Something new. Well, I feel like the team's probably still just like furiously working on P16, I would probably say. Like, they don't have anything coming out. Their weekly invites have just been sent out, and that was on the 20th of August, so that was like 5 days ago. And then we had the Hotfix 16 on the 21st of August, and that is the last we've heard from them. So they're probably like chilling out the void somewhere. I can I got shown a very cool thing the other day, and it was an amazing experience. Like, really cool. And I kind of want to share it with you guys. But it's from like someone who is like really into Soulframe, and they're so smart. Bride. He took me through a particular... Oh, well, Kitty was there with me. Do you reckon we should do a Kitty? Oh, September 4th, yeah. Yeah, that... I think that information was out like a little while ago. I'm pretty sure. The dev stream. It's more of a workshop for Soulframe. So I think what they're touching base on, I think, is the potentially the joineries and how they interact, maybe. And the tempers, I'm pretty sure. So how these are going to work with 2 Volcano. So we'll see what they do. If they do have the dev stream on this September 4th, 9 times out of 10, when Soulframe has a dev stream, they do have drops enabled for the codes. So it is 1 per viewer per account that you have. So yeah, I would definitely be tuning into that dev stream because it's a workshop with the devs too. So I'm really looking forward to that because I've got a few just kind of light kind of things of like, okay, like what new systems are coming in, but what quality of life can we kind of follow up with? All new content is great, but I want quality of life. Every Wednesday, every fortnight, every second Wednesday. They generally send out the codes, which would be Thursday for me. So maybe I should check my alternate account email and see if I've got some codes. But yeah, it's every like bi-weekly or fortnightly. I've had to learn how to say bi-weekly because I was like, wait, what? I'm like someone who, I don't know, I like learning different ways of how people think. Yeah, it's every fortnight on a Wednesday. Correct though, Kitty, yeah. But yeah, dev streams, they will do Soulframe code drops. So, which is good. But if there's Twitch directory drops as well, they generally announce that on the website. And I'll let you guys know too. So, pretty and handsome. Yeah, like the envoys have already had like a bit of a shift. They've been resized. I'll show you. This is something that Jeff mentioned like ages ago, but the envoys have gone through a skeletal, like they've made them smaller, like they were a little bit like thicker and bigger before. So you'll be able to see it in most hairstyles, where if you have a look through here, you can actually see that there's a space between the hair and the envoy as well. Some hairstyles have been refitted, so they had to restructure how the envoys have been built, basically like from inside out. So like skeletally, like they're the same, but they had to like shrink the body, which was pretty cool. I think they're starting to restructure them now because there used to be some spaces in between here before and just in there. Let's have a look. This one here, no, they've actually been reshaped. Amazing. Yeah, there's a little bit in there, but it's not that bad. But yeah, these have been reshaped. Amazing. Very cool. So they must have already worked on that as well. I'm going to change it back to this like hairstyle. I really like this hairstyle. But with the clothing, they are working on that. Not the appearance. Be quiet, Paminia. Where is it? Tethering is a really good showcase of this. See how bulky it is now on the envoy, especially more so on the female form. So they kind of need to restructure the female armor to the female form as the size it is. The Siren tops, like most of the armor is pretty good as far as these go. But as far as the pantaloons go, a very good indicator of the waistline being too big is the Siren's wild variant pants. You could see a really big gap between these and one of the helms, this one here, you could see it's quite large on the head. You can cover them up, but basically you can see, like have a look down and you can see how wide the head used to be on the envoy. I'll see if I can get it closer to the Verminia and you guys can see in the camera angle. I don't know, I find this stuff really fascinating. But yeah, you can see how wide that is, but that used to fit on the envoy's head. So that shows you guys how much they've actually had to shrink the envoy or like reshape and resize them to like refit them with hairstyles, etc., which is pretty cool. So I'll just catch up on chat again. Why don't we have facial hair? Jaheim, that is coming. And I assume with war songs instead of P16. The wall paint, like the face paints, etc., is also something that's been introduced into Warframe. I think it was a couple of months ago, just out of memory. the Drifter and the Envoys. So whatever is happening in Warframe when it pertains to the Drifter and the Tenno will also affect the Envoy. So Soulframe just gets it later. It's because Soulframe is being built, basically. So things will take a little bit more time to like be shipped over, basically. But yeah, it's kind of like Warframe owns it, Soulframe can obtain it, and so forth. It's just shared assets in a way. Why we didn't have facial hair? Yeah, it took forever before they added hairstyle face shape for Warframe. Yeah, it's totally, it wouldn't be a priority, I don't think, in realistic terms. Not at the moment, I don't think. And without knowing their time schedule and like what they're working on, I like to just kind of keep an eye on these sorts of things, like what I notice in game. But I would certainly really like quality of life personally. I think inventory, I think will be like, we need this in the upgrading in our arsenal, in our bookcase, basically. I think the bookcase is going to be removed in the tent area, so it'll be weird to not have a bookcase to go to anymore to equip your arms and all your armor, basically. But I can certainly see that we could be using this tent in a different way. You know, you come over to this space for like your armor, or you come over here for something. I'm just thinking outside the box, but you know, you've got your weapon rack right here, right? So why not utilize this for your weaponry, and then you can learn your tempers or something, or your combat arts here, and like do your meditations like Steve's talked about in the past. With this system as well, I think that's going to be changing at the moment too. So I think taking your weapons over to the weapon rack makes sense, and then, you know, redoing your armor as an example. It kind of gives me like the essence of Skyrim, you know, in a way where you can go to a bookshelf, and you've got like all of like the volumes of like the spell books, etc. And then you go to a weapon rack and you've got all the weaponry, or you've got your chest with the alchemy, etc. I can certainly see the Nightfold tent being utilized for more than just what it like we see at the moment. I think cooking could also be very cool, especially for these little turds, which I'm really excited for, by the way, because they're so cute. I've got to give them a little pat because they're super cute. Little handsome. I wouldn't mind a baby wolf. I train it to eat apricots, i.e. small children. Please stay away from my dog. Please don't do that. It will eat you. I did warn you. Yeah, the armor's pretty, yeah, it's baggy at the moment, but it'll get retightened, I'm sure. Kale, hello. Same thing, the Medicant King leggings? Yeah, it is. I think also with like the Bromius outfit, or the armor, this will probably like maybe annoy some of us in a good way, but it's just kind of funny that it's, yeah, it's kind of like a disconnect in this sense. Where are we? Where is Bromius's Hummer? So this is what the top looks like. But when you go to change the pants, I'm pretty confident when we change onto these, it should just be the leggings themselves. But this looks disconnected, so I feel like this should actually be attached to the top, and the pants are just the pants. I'm pretty sure. So if we change those, it stays and maintains the cone of silence. I'm pretty sure that that's supposed to be attached to the top. I would love to wear these pants. Like, they look really cool. Like, heavy duty, let's go mow the lawn, you know? But you've just got this giant safety girdle on. So, safety first, I guess. I mean, it does kind of look like it's a fisherman's friend, so maybe perhaps we could use that. But yeah, I have seen someone, I'm not picking on them, but they were losing their shit over this. And I was like, man, come on. It's not something that's gonna, you know, be absolutely like crazy. But I mean, maybe there needs to be some redesigning through here, and that's why it's just dislocated the way that it is. I don't know. I can't see the full design. But it does look like she's wearing leather pants underneath it. So you've got like these FMBs on, if you know, you know. So you've got these on, and then you've got like your leather, like shorty kind of things, I guess. Kind of like, where are they? This one here, the Forgetfire leathers. Like, you've got more of like the leather pants underneath, and you've just built the pants up on top. I love design. I don't know why I never got into like game design stuff, because since I've started doing like Warframe stuff, I'm like, it's just all I think about. And I keep on having like these crazy ideas. So it's like a good thing. It's like flow form. It's weird, but it's nice. I'm going to get rid of that crown because it's really annoying me. It's being oversized. It's driving me nuts. All right, we'll put back on our peasantry wear. There we go. We'll be the teenager version of the child with the Suriname that we saw playing with the boomerang. I really hope that we get the boomerang as an adult envoy, though. I think that'd be really cool. And I really hope that content's replayable. I really do. If it's not, I'm probably going to cry a little bit. I am just going to catch up with the chat, though. Fish to feed the wolves? Indeed, Jahim. You are correct. We are going to be feeding the wolves, which is going to be nice. But we can also train them. So I'm really hoping that they can learn, like, seeing things in the dark with Orangor's Pact, like learning the passive abilities, turning invisible, like stalking, like with Werewalker, with Orangor. Like, I just feel like a puppy could learn how to, like, steal stuff and attack people from Orangor's Pact. Like, literally, I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, that's got to be a thing. Why do we have facial hair? Oh, I've seen that so many times. Most of them are pretty baggy. Not lighting or shading, so it'll take time. Oh, yeah. Not wrong. Don't out Steve like that. Why? I'm allowed to. That's fine. I'm not outing Steve. He outs himself. It's fine. Yeah, Jahim, I agree. I think with the Nightfold, I absolutely feel that there's going to be expansion on that in future. I have absolutely no doubt on that. So, very cool. Different reward for releasing fish? Kitty, you are correct. Indeed. So there is vegan fishing available, but there are benefits to both, I'm assuming, vegan fishing and also carnivorous fishing. Whatever the omnivore? What's the other one? Meat eating carnivore. There we go. Brain's activating again. Thanks, guys. That looks like a grandmother's armor. Oh, Skrullig. Wait, which one? Mom's armor? What, like the Bromius that I was wearing? What, like the chastity belt? No way. Really? Or do you mean like this? Like the pan things? Because she had like more robe-like stuff, right? I mean, we could probably try to get like Mom. I mean, that's a little bit more like slutty Mom, but you know. What was Mum like? Mum was more like armor-based. Like, she was full plate mail. Like, I'm gonna kick the crap out of you. Her helm. I mean, she had like more of like a drifter helm. Like, it was relatively kind of close to this. So this is like the closest kind of fashion I can pull out at the moment. That would kind of be like Mum's armor. Kind of. But not quite. I really do hope that we do get armor like Mom, though. It looks awesome. But yeah, I feel like the top is just... It's a 3/4. It's a 3/4 plate mail. It's kind of like a crop top from Mini Knights. I haven't gotten to complete knighthood. They've given me my 3/4 top. Oh, man. Okay, now I'm getting into silly mode. So you're all welcome. You're 100% carnival? Oh, it's always good, though. Absolutely. Except the model has no cheeks, so I'm not sure what it's for. She can fit the depends. Totally. Yeah, there's lots of like different like fun fashion things that you do for sure. That's why I like coming to see Verminia, but I really want more fashion. I know it's not like an absolute, oh, this is kind of more like Mum's armor. Really. Like, she had all of like the, yeah, plate mail-y stuff, and then she had, I don't know, a tin hat. Not quite this. If Mum had a mask like this, that's like, I don't know, that's like serial killer, like, kind of stuff there. Like, staring out from you from like a metal mask. No thanks. I mean, sure, Garen Brew does, but it's kind of cool. It's a really cool helm. So this is kind of like Mum's armor, but more like, kind of more like that. But yeah, she just had extra materials up on top, which is pretty cool. So this is kind of like, kind of ish Mum's armor. But you can see that the Saccade armor, like the belt, you can see that there's quite a gap through there, just to be retightened. But That's for the male envoy too. I probably could switch to the male envoy. And we can have a look at that too. Let's alter my appearance. Ta-da!
Your aura is...
I actually love the fact that we can do that. Like, just easily. Alright, let's change your face though, because you look like a monkey man. Oh. But I mean, still attractive though. But yeah, he's just... He kind of makes me think of the... What are the characters in Skyrim? The Nords, I think they are. I'm thinking about the Nords, and then there was like mages. I can't remember what they're called. Not the High Elves. They had like a very like base kind of name. But maybe it was the Nord? There was something else. I can't quite remember. I think facial blending would be really nice. I hope that we get something. Like, this is probably the closest look to my original envoy that I had. So I don't mind the male forms at all. I think what I do mind is that some of the, I guess, bestitching is slightly different. So, where is it? We might later shed cleavage, so none will work. Jane, behave yourself. No, it's fine. She did have boobies. We do love mummy boobies. Bretons, thank you. That's the one. Yeah, the Bretons with the, like, high magic, like, whatever you call it, attunement, I guess, for lack of better terms. Let's have a look. With Orangul's chest piece, there is a slight difference between the design concept of it. Wherever it is. Am I blind? No, I'm probably wearing it. I am. It doesn't have all the fluffy stuff, unfortunately, that the female form does. So the male forms look cool, but they just don't have as much like fluff and stuff, unfortunately. Like, I do like this chest piece. I think that looks cool. But when you put the pants on, it's very unflattering. It's okay on the back area, but yeah, I don't know about putting Robin Hood men in tights. You know, which is not bad. I mean, you can totally colorate it, like a deeper green kind of thing, I guess, if you really want. But yeah, please don't ever say that to me again, Verminia. I don't know. I don't know about this fashion, guys. I mean, it's kind of like, what's the guy's name? It's kind of like the Green Goblin or something like that. Or he kind of makes like Fishman or whatever it's called. But anyway, long story short, yeah, they're not very flattering. So yeah, so many rats. Well, Verminia is queen of the raté. And the fromage. Is it fromage for cheese? I'm pretty sure it is. When you take your gear off, Verminia insults you. I know, she's rude. Merde. Your aura showing? Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear it from her? She's wearing a coat of... I know, look at what she's wearing. And she's saying that we have bad fashion? Excuse me. And she's like a beggar. Because she's like, hey, I need stuff from you. And I'm just gonna like hang out at home. And you can bring me shit. And look at that. She's wearing like a whole like ratty bumholes. I mean, she's a cool character. I do enjoy her. But she's got, what, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rats down here. At the moment. 13. From what I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The one on top. Oh no, sorry, the 13th one was down here. So maybe we can play like a little rat game with her and find all my puppets, and I'll give you a special potion. I feel like it's going to be full of rust and just bad taste. Literally. She's talking about us having bad taste, but she's putting like a rusty, like, giant nail spoon into this, and she distills it into this, into that, and she feeds it to us in potion form. I don't trust her. She's the racketeur. She definitely does. Oh, cheese is fromage? Oh, thank you. how do I say? I'm just trying to think of thank you. Oh, merci. A furball on her back. Yeah. Yeah. That is the minion's fashion. It's a whole bunch of rat buttholes that she shaved and put together and sewn together. So apparently she loves her puppets, so I don't know who she didn't love, but she made a whole jacket out of it. Merci beaucoup. Oh, nice, okay. Thank you. Actually, while we're here, I do need to alter my appearance once more. Ta-da! Okay. Nope.
Aura is showing.
Where's the face one that I like? This one I like, I guess. I do change the hair quite a bit. I probably favor like this one. It's kind of... Who's that chick who always gets like wind up at like the big celebrity events? And she like photobombs everyone. She's one of my favorite actresses. I'm trying to think of her name. She's hilarious. I love her. Yeah, she's blonde and she's uber sassy. Really funny. She always gets like... Oh, she was the chick who played... it was the Sparrow movie thingy. It's an island. It changes all the time. Her and the other dude fall in love, and then they've got to like make sure that they lie to everyone, and then they fall back in love anyway. No, not Shapeshifter. She was like How to Kill a Mockingbird. That chick. I love her, and I'm so shit that I can't remember her name right now. That's so bad. But she gets really whined. Like, she just has fun. But I love it when she has like a wine in her hand. She like photobombs someone, and she's just really funny. She's got a wicked sense of humor. I think so, yeah. But she's a real boss though. I love her. You like the front of that hair? Yeah, I like this one too. I really like this one. So there are hair texture details being like forthcoming too. So I really like this, but I did make the darker panel, which interestingly enough is the top second channel. I don't quite understand that. I kind of wish it was this one. So every single channel that we changed, like moved all the way up to the like base of the hair. But anyway, that's kind of what I think. Yeah, I don't really know why it was like done that way, but that's kind of what I see. But I like the front of this one. It's more of like a blue-gray at the moment too, so the internal, like, I don't know, the lights just seem to capture more of like a, I guess, blue light texture, I think, or blue light rather. So I think that'll be like upgraded, which is nice. So, but yeah, I like this hairstyle, and I swing between this one and this one. I really like this one, which is really nice. Some hair in Warframe is weird backward color zoning. Indeed, I think that's why they're working on it with Warframe, and then potentially like it'll be coming over to Soulframe at some point. Oh, you're heading to bed, Scrollock? No problem. Great to see you. Everyone who's bedtime, if you guys need to go to bed, just go to bed. Thank you for joining as well, and sleep well too, Scroll. I'll probably be wrapping up relatively soon anyway, so bonne nuit, good night. Indeed, thank you. Au revoir. Yeah, I'm not very, like, I'm trying. They had appears, I'd be impressed if they fixed it now. I think they're retroactively going back through stuff, you know, like they're still building new content, but I think they're also going back to the foundations of things and like fixing them up as they go. So I think for, you know, 13 years of like Warframe, I think they're doing a pretty good job. You'd like a mix of the two in between the two braids? I mean, Das ist gut, ja. I mean, I do like this hairstyle. But you can get a free hairstyle as well. Where is it? With your shoulder. A free hairstyle. There you go. So if you've got the shoulder wild pack, it comes with this helm. It's a free hairstyle. So if you don't want to buy a hairstyle, I mean, you don't have to. But I mean, if you don't want to buy the Paragon pack, that's fine. But yeah, you can get a free hairstyle of the shoulder. I'm curious to see what that's going to do on the dunes. I think it will do the same thing, maybe. I'll double check that.
The envoy. Princess Anibal?
Jennifer Lawrence? Yeah, Jaheim, thank you. That's her. I feel so bad for not remembering her name. It would be like, I don't know, I would die if she like just rocked up and was like, I can't believe you can remember my name. Oh, she'd be awesome. Oh no, ads jail? Dormez Bien? Wait, what's Dormez Bien? I don't know what Dormez Bien is. Should we make, I don't know, a buff to Volcane? Wait, what's her... Oh, there we go. We can. We can do a Nikki Bram. There we go. That's pretty much True Volcane, but that crown still really annoys me. We could do Papa Pipo. The Angie mask. We totally can. No. I'll go back to the simple dive. We could do the Ooga Booga mask though. Let's do yellow, and then we'll do... Oh, okay, yep. We're onto something, I think. Nope. We'll do the light color, and then I think that's the overall color of the mask. Damn, it was. Okay. We'll go orange. We'll go green. Maybe? Red? No, it's got to be green. Nope. Incorrect. There we go. Halloween's coming. It's Dos Bien. Oh, okay, right. Formal version of Sleepwell. Oh, okay. When you set in multiple person. Oh, okay, so that means like kind of like many. So it's to everyone. Okay, right. Dos Bien. Okay, so Dos Bien is like more like less formal. Dos Bien. Okay. Gotcha, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, it's Jennifer Lawrence that I was thinking of, yeah. Yeah. I love Jennifer Lawrence. She's amazing. She's just really fun. And I don't know, I just think you make like really good movies, you earn like a shitload of money. It would be like, it's not all about the money. It's more just like, it's just a nice quality human wrapped up into like really good humor and just having fun. And I love that. She's very cool. I would love to meet her. What is the helmet? This one? This one's Papa Pipo. I've got all the other ones too. These are the specialty event helms. So there's Papa Pipo. There is the Chrome Kabita. I do not want to bestitch that. I don't want to like use that on my one Moonsteel, but at least I can show you guys. The Chrome Kabita mask is what the little apricots wear as well. I don't know where they got it from, but anywho. So there's an event potentially that's going to be coming this year again, the beta event, which is like Halloween, which is in October, so it's not too far away. So hopefully we get to see these return in the game, so there's people who can acquire them. And the last one is the little Zook mask. This is probably the most popular one, I think. But yeah, little Zook mask is pretty cool. They've got really good stats on them too. Really good stats. So I'm quite surprised at them. Yeah, the Kabita one? Yeah. Yeah, I do like this one. So I can wear like my little mask. It kind of makes me think of what's the zombie chick's name out of like the Nightmare Before Christmas? I think her name's like, is it like Stephanie or something? I can't remember her name. I'm trying. But anyway, that's who she reminds me of. Or like the Jack dude. Sally! Yeah, that's it. Jack and Sally. That's right, Jack Skellington and Sally the zombie chick. That's what this reminds me of. I love this mask. But they do have really good stats though. Really good stats. So I would probably say, if the event comes about again, hopefully, you can get them. The Papa Peepo is grayscaling, and it scales really well with magic and stability. So for any grace spirit users, it's a really good mask. This one is a courage and spirit, so also very comparable to the Mendicant King's helm. He's predominantly more physical courage based, but overall, yeah, Little Zook is extremely good. And then the Crone Kabita is really good again, spirit and courage, so you got some really good masks. Is it a Halloween event? Yeah. Yeah, the Kabita event. Where is it? Homage to the Sprout Folk legend, Crone Kabita. Yeah. It's a harvest tradition, so it's basically like, yeah, All Hallows Eve kind of thing, but in a way that it's kind of got like, I think, I'm trying to figure out the story of this one. It's Beater's Eve event. That's what it's called. She digs Little Zook from his cursed field. For one night, he roams the patch to patch, seeking a sproutling out past bedtime to take his place. So it's pretty, like, it's kind of like a little Abacot event of the Children of Alco. They have, like, these lore things of this Little Zook, or the Crone Kabita, like, running around. Or, like, Crone Kabita is, like, the mum, but Little Zook is, like, the little dude who's undead. So they go around, she digs him up, and then he just runs around just basically skinwalking the other Abacots, basically, and turns them evil. But it's actually him, so he replaces them, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a Halloween event. You'd be surprised considering they're already working preludes and war songs though. Yeah, I think, well, the 16 and war songs this year is like pretty big stuff, so I'd say that more of a healthier timeline would probably be closer to the end of year for the war songs, I would say, because then we'll have heaps to do over like New Year's and Christmas time and New Year's, I'm sure. And then we'd probably look at like reevaluating in the new year, I'd say. So, and that's like realistic time frame too. So, but I mean, you never know what happens. They might have a few surprises up their sleeve too, so you never know. But yeah, the Crone Kabita event, get into it. It's really good when it re-arrives, hopefully. We might have a new event, who knows. So, but I have a feeling since we had it last year, we'll probably get this again. So, pretty cool stuff. We did have the other event, the Cardinals, where you were able to achieve the Cardinal Charm in the Thortide event. So that one came close to Christmas time, I'm pretty sure. But we'll see. Once again, you never know. I might be able to just flick a switch and be like, hey, here's Thortide. You've got like a whole like month and couple of months to do this, and then after that we can, you know, flick you over to war songs. Who knows? But that would be pretty cool too. Oh, you never did Thortide. Interesting. Yeah, Thortide was not too bad. With the Cedars that we got, you just broke the Cedars, killed the Cardinals, and then you were able to... I think I may have some inventory stock of that left. I still kept some of the Cedars. Or maybe... I don't know if it's been removed or not. Where's Miscellaneous? Oh, maybe they have been removed. Let's have a look. I have 56 Sacred Shimmers. I was convinced that these were going to be a tool to be able to make the Rhapsodic Chordstones. Man, was I wrong. So calculate 5 by 56. That's how much faction rep I've used to be able to get 56 of these. Wait, yeah, it was 5,000 per Sacred Shimmer. And I thought it went to these. Because it's all sparkly. So, you know, Sparkle Powder, Rhapsodic Chordstones, and it's also 3 factions. Do you see where we're going with this? Synergy between faction and materials and farming in the game. The more I farm these, the more of these I can make, etc. And I think they are considering changes on cordstones, crafting times, and materials, by the way. So that is what the workshop is for. Where's the cedar stuff? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I have 222 seeds. I think I did that on purpose from memory, but I'm really glad. 222 cedars. So yeah, we would replace the cedars and break them and put these in, and that's how we were able to get fragments for Lady Cardinal and Lord Cardinal. So essentially what I can do, I can trade my fragments of my birds. Sounds so weird saying that, but I can trade my fragments of my fully crafted ones to players. I'm going to test this out with someone, and then if that's true to form, I can recraft my burbs, which is really weird to say that. So I still have to wait for crafting time for these after I sell my bird, basically. So yeah, you can't like trade crafting, or you can't trade fragments as far as I'm aware. There was a trade that I did the other day, and we figured it out. You can only trade runes with runes. You can't do weapons to runes or runes to weapons. You have to do a like-for-like trade. We figured that out because we couldn't figure out why we couldn't trade initially, and that's why. So if you trade like a fully crafted piece of material or item, you'll have to go back to Tubalcani to recraft it for you. If you have anything Moonsteel bestitched, it will remove it from your bestitching, but it will save it. So if you've spent Moonsteel thread with Verminia, it will come back to Tubalcani. So basically, if I pick up, where is it? If I pick up the Oshelda's Featherbinds as an example, it will replace it, or like put it back in my inventory, and it will also replace it back in my like bestitching menu, basically. What have I got? 247. So I'll show you guys that now. Might as well. It is something I figured out the other day, because I don't want you guys to go through the pain of doing it. I did, but I also did it for inventory management, by the way. So it should hopefully not take a slot of inventory. I don't know if it has or if it hasn't, so I'm just going to reset the tile set. What is that? So we're at 247. I don't remember if it was 247 prior to picking up the Oshelda or not. But anyway, let's go test it. So I didn't have the look of those Moonsteels prior as well. So now I should have them back in my inventory.
Then tell it we are busy.
We are busy, Verminia. We're fashion framing. Yeah, there we go. So our shoulders is now back in my inventory. I can reapply that now, which is nice. I actually don't mind these. It looks pretty cool. So I'm going to keep these on. But yeah, if you didn't know that, you do now. It's magical. Wait, where's the dark? I like the dark leather on this. It looks quite nice. Where's that one? We'll do that one. And I like the fact that we're wearing the mask that's scary. I don't think I've got the Oshelda's piece in here. I don't. So we're just going to look really cool with Arangol stuff. But I like this fluffy arm stuff. I feel like the male envoy should get the same attention on that. I think that'd be really nice. But yeah, there you go. And you can just deselect your moonstealing as well, just to replenish that, which is pretty nice. Alright, I'm going to reset that one. And I think I'm going to go have some, probably soup for dinner. It's not ideal, but my stomach's pretty upset still, so. Anyway. You don't like the sound of giving the fragments of birds to you? But a cat giving you a bird fragment is a big, like, I love you. Here's a gift, here you go. So I can do the same thing. I mean, my icon is a giant cat. So, you guys can get fragments from me to you with love. And if it's a fragment of a bird, then so be it. But it's literally, like, built into the game, so I can't do anything about that. So, I can't craft it for you, you have to craft it yourself. So, yes, I will have to test out the fragment sharing of the burbs. I do have the Cardinal Charm too. There's quite a few things, so I'm just kind of waiting for, like, proper trading to come through before I start doing that. people are already like trading stuff and like rhapsodics and all that sort of thing. So I'm not going to sit there like trying to like garner all that sort of stuff. I can't be bothered, to be honest. I'd rather get a little bit more of a fleshed out market than like the Discord stuff at the moment. I just don't have the patience, to be honest. Oh yeah, I know. She would totally tell you how much she loves you and be like, hey, guess what I killed for you? You're welcome. I know if I was a cat, I'd probably do the same thing. Alright, I'm going to wrap up stream, I think. I need to go rehydrate. I've got a giant bottle of unsponsored Cocobella on channel today, which is great. And a giant water bottle, which is thankfully filtered. It's really hard to get filtered water, so I think I'm very grateful for it. So, thank you everyone for joining. It's been lovely. I hope you've enjoyed my neurospicy brain, my middle neurospicy meatloaf for this afternoon. I certainly have. We didn't do the thing. Oh no, did someone? Okay, good. I thought someone sent me an in-game chat then. I was like, please don't. I'm leaving. So, I'll show you guys on with love though. I'll see if someone's on Soulframe or Warframe. Either or. I know that we all play the same, so YouTube, I love you, but you will be just stopped once this stream gets transferred over. So, good off. Thank you very much as well. Yeah. Make sure you guys put that feedback in. Oh yeah, okay, I'll write into Rick then. I'm sure he'd love that. Put your feedback in, please. Soulframe feedback. Warframe has it too, so just go to the website. But it's not a must-have, but if you guys have got ideas like burning in your head and you really want to talk about it, put it down on the website. I can guarantee you, ideas get put into the game. I've seen one of them, and it's a major one. And I'm very, very proud of the person that put it together, because it was a person that hung out in my chat, and I'm very proud of them. Like, they put this whole concept together, and it was literally put into the game. And it's what we're seeing soon, which is called Coil Dawn. It's amazing. So, magic can happen. Where is the troublemaker? I'm glad that you guys get to give him trouble. We're still establishing our, I guess, connection, anyway. Maybe I am. Maybe you guys are, like, way more chill than I am. I don't know who else that we have in common. Core? I don't think so. I don't know. But, wait. Oh, that's why. It keeps on doing that. Hang on. Oh, that's why. That one. There we go. Alright. I finally get to get rid of you all. Wahaha. I'm kidding. I'll see you guys over in chat. I don't know how something in common. Yeah, that's right. We'll go annoy Rick. He'll love that. It's like, hey fam. So, thank you very much for joining as well. It's always great to see you guys too. So, alright. Warframe. YouTube. I love you, but you will not be traveling forth with us unless you, like, choose to do something that means that you need to go somewhere else to find something. Can't really say much more than that. Anyway, I will see you guys on the other side. I hope you guys like the new, like, box UI as well. The little, like, simple box. Like, maybe Madonna. Anyway, I could do Madonna one day. A drag stream. Oh, God. Pretty sure that everyone would love that, though. I would, too. It'd be really fun. Alright, we might do that for my birthday next year. Alright, friends. Take care. Enjoy. I will see you guys on the other side with Rick. And Brings True, I should say. I can see Kitty's already in chat. That's awesome. Alright. I'll see you guys over at Brings True. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao for now.